Am I allowed to say gay? Am I allowed to say gay on this? Oh no.
I think you can say gay.
All right. Well,
You can't say the R word or the F slur.
I can't say the R word.
No, you can't say R word.
Welcome to Those Guys, episode 1, our first episode. How fun is this going to be?
This is going to be a blast. I'm excited.
It is going to be a blast, and that's nonsense. As we learn that you're giving me an expiration date. I'm not taking an expiration date, John.
Just look. All I'm saying is I've been asked to do these podcasts, like to do a steady podcast for years. People have wanted to do one.
So then what's the problem?
I did a monthly one called The Most Embarrassing Show, and then we couldn't even get one a month done.
Yeah. Why couldn't you get one a month done? Because you were both lazy.
No, he always had work on the, and I wanted to do it right after my podcast, my live stream, the Jon Breaks Bad news show. I always wanted to do it right after that and get everything done in the same day. But then he had a hard time.
Well, you had the wrong guy, bro. You had the wrong guy.
We had a hard time getting guests.
What?
We had a hard time getting guests because the premise of the show was bring in your earliest works of art or music or whatever you do, and what you and then we rip it apart because it's like your stuff.
There you go.
Before you were good at it.
Yeah. Okay. So you wanted like your crayon drawings, and then they
put in like high school poetry that I wrote. That I wrote, and we had like what?
Give me one. Give me one, dude. Well, first of all, let's introduce ourselves. I may see this guy to my left, your right, however the fuck that works, is John from Jon Breaks Bad News. I may see from Complete Nonsense. We are together now doing a show called Those Guys, and we're gonna have all kinds of guests on. We're gonna do, we just don't give a fuck. We're gonna have some fun with it. If you listen, you listen. Tell us that we're douchebags. Tell us whatever you want to tell us. Engage with us, and we got no expiration date. John's just about to give us some poetry from when he was a little boy.
I don't have any of my books in front of me. I don't remember.
You still write poetry? Do you still write it?
I write lyrics for music, but
that's not poetry though.
Lyrics without music is poetry.
Okay, I'll give you some of that. Gotta remember I'm not.
I'll read you a new one that I did.
New poetry. Yeah. When we're writing poetry, were you like in the Boy Scouts?
I was in the Boy Scouts for a very short period of time.
I can imagine. You probably didn't want to do the work because you've made it clear to me that you don't want to do some of the things.
No, it's not. It's not that I didn't want to do the work. I was just bad at it.
How could you be bad at Boy Scouts?
Because like they wouldn't. I wanted to be doing stuff like I was one of those kids that like wanted to progress faster than I was learning. So like they wanted me to like start small with like working with a knife, and I was like, I want to whittle a little guy, and they were like, no, you got to learn safety first, and I was like, I don't care about that. I don't care about safety.
So you're saying you got thrown out of the Boy Scouts because you were not safe?
I didn't get thrown. My parents just stopped bringing me.
Did they?
Yeah,
because you were in the car saying, "Mom, I want to whittle."
We went to a summer camp. And
Rhode Island?
No, it was New York. It was in New York.
Okay.
We went to a summer camp. It was a big summer camp. And my parents came to visit at the end of the week, and I was covered in bug bites because somebody had slashed our.
You?
No, it wasn't me. We think it was a ghost, honestly.
Nice.
Our mosquito nets. They had slashed them. And
were you in lean-tos or were you in tents?
We were in lean-tos.
Yeah. Was that a Baiting Hollow?
I think it was Baiting Hollow, yeah.
It had to be Baiting Hollow, bro. Do you know in Baiting Hollow, as a young man, we used to go out there to those cabins. Remember, there were lean-tos and cabins, and then you had that big cliff, and there was this monumental rock with a half a rock. Do you remember that? It's got to still be there. I mean, nobody's moving this boulder. When I
remember a boulder, yeah, but
and then the bottom one was in half. I can tell you story after story about how we'd end up there from New York City. Because again, am I allowed to say I had a crack problem or no? Can I not say that? I don't know how live goes. If live gives us a buzzer, just let me know. I'll be like, I had a problem, and I used to end up at that boulder, bro.
Let's come up with a cute name for crack.
Okay. Let's call it sushi.
Pixie dust.
Pixie dust. Okay. All right. Pixie dust. So I was a pixie dust player, right? Two rehabs, one detox center. I couldn't get off the pixie dust, and I used to end up at Baiting Hollow all the time. One time I was at Madison Square Garden, and I was smoking, and I was smoking with the Angels. We'll call Angel Dust Angels. How funny is that, right? And I ended up out there on that Baiting Hollow rock, and then we used to break into those little huts that they had, like they had the little cabins. We hang out with the chicks.
They were like wood platforms, and then they had like the lean, the
well, there's a lean-to was open.
Yeah, they had lean-tos, and then they had it looked like a cabin, but it was just the floor, and then it was
bunk bed,
like a tent that was open on each side.
Yeah. But there were closed cabins in Baiting Hollow too, weren't there? Pretty sure there were.
I think there was for the. I never saw him. I never saw the inside.
This is a long time ago, dude. I'm old. But do you ever? How far are you from there?
I have no fucking clue. I have no idea where that even is.
Oh, Baiting Hollow. You know where Baiting Hollow is?
I don't pay attention.
You're terrible.
Yeah.
Do you leave that chair?
I leave the chair. I just don't leave the house much anymore.
No, why are you not leaving the house, bro? We're gonna get you out the house.
Because I like outside. There's
scary
people.
things happen.
No, there's just people there. I'm not a fan.
You don't like people either. See, I love people.
I love people. I
make friends with everybody.
I love people, but like I'm also like I have a very short social battery. Oh,
really?
Yeah.
Well, that's going to be tough for our show. See, you're not doing that. You're not giving me a month. I'm getting 6 out of you.
All right.
6'4", watching you guys roll around in spandex. That's fair.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
I'm good with it. You were telling me that whole story about how you don't like to you don't like to some of the calls that you have to deal with, some of the people that you have to deal with that just don't like you. But don't they all know that it's a joke?
No.
No? How do they not know?
No, because some of them are fucking mean. Like the people get pretty fucking mean.
And, you mean the mean making the calls? Let's catch everybody up here. Jon Breaks Bad News, makes phone calls. The phone call you don't want to make, this guy does it. He'll call anybody for you. And on Complete Nonsense Podcast, we just talk shit about everything and anyone. But you make these calls, and they send in a request. You make this call. That's how you and I met. Yeah. But people have to assume it's a joke.
Most of them are jokes, and some of them are just like me like telling somebody's manager what a fucking loser they are.
Yeah, but if somebody could really get offended or hurt by that, I mean, some guy I don't even know call me a loser. If you're like, hey, I'm in your front porch and don't step out or you're gonna be unalive, that's a different story.
Yeah. I mean, like most people don't take it seriously, but like I know there was one recently where I could tell I hurt that lady's feel. I delivered a message that hurt that lady's feelings. I don't.
What was the message?
That she was being cheated on, and that and the person that her husband or boyfriend was cheating on her with ended with like, he deserves better than a beanbag chair. And I was like, and I said
what?
that.
Hold on.
Called her a beanbag chair.
Oh, he called her a beanbag chair.
No, the person that delivered the message called her a beanbag chair. No, the person that wanted the message delivered.
That's pretty funny though.
That's a rough insult though. If you
I don't even know what it means. What does it mean?
Like a big beanbag chair, you know?
What? No. Yeah, no, I'm going to use that tonight. I'm going to use it. I have a live show tonight. I'm going to call somebody a beanbag chair. See if they can get it.
So I also wanted to say we have Donny, the New York Predhunter, with us coming in, and
hey, why don't you bring him in? Let's bring him in.
Yeah, let's bring him. He's waiting, so I want to make sure that he's in.
Yeah,
and
let's get him in
the conversation. and he could stick around. He's
As
going
long
to
as he
stick around
wants.
for a while. We want to ask him a bunch of stuff. And
fuck
as
yeah,
long as
we
he
do.
wants.
I got a ton of questions.
All right.
Let's hear for Donny.
Hey,
You go
Donny.
by
What's up, guys?
Don or Donny?
Donny.
Donny's good. All right, nice to meet you.
Yeah,
But I'm
Donny's
AC.
cool.
This is John to my left, to your right. However that works, I'm not really sure. We're backwards.
Nice to meet you.
So you're
I met John a few times already.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't chase him though, did you? You didn't have to chase him.
No, I didn't catch him.
Okay, that's good. That's good. That'd be
very
really
slick.
awkward, wouldn't it?
Very slick.
I'm sure you're a slippery motherfucker.
I'm slippery.
Can I start with a question? Can I ask a quick question for you? All right, so you're the New York Predhunters, right? And I you probably saw me follow you on IG, so we're happy to make your acquaintance. How do you get involved? Like they're all over the place now. They're everywhere, right? But how is it you and your friends one day just decide, okay, let's go chase shitheads?
It was a few things happened in my life that kind of just like pointed me in this direction. I never really like realized how big of an issue is. Like obviously we all know like child predators are bad, but it was never like in my face. And then in the last few years after I came home from the Marine Corps, it was like right in my face. And a few situations happened and it just kind of like really pushed me to a situation like that to where I ended up forwarding a tip to another pred catcher who then I became good friends with, and I started decoying for him, and then it just went from there. We started doing our own catches very quickly, and then now we've been doing it for 10 months and we have 66 catches.
10 months, 6. That's the scariest thing about that whole world that you guys are in. It's something that's going to stick with you fucking forever. The shit you're going to hear them saying to you and the pictures and all that shit that are going to come through from their side. That, I mean, God bless you. It's like a cop. You got to sleep at night with all the, you got to turn that off. You know what I mean? Because it'll haunt you forever. But when you say, so something happened in your life that made you decide this is, and by the way, thanks for your service, that it was time for you to go out and chase bad guys all over the New York, Connecticut, region.
Mm-hmm.
You guys will go anywhere.
Yeah. So we've been to 7 different states by now, but we 46 of our catches have been in New York. We try to stay out here.
How many on Long Island?
I'd say at least 35.
Jesus Christ.
Successful.
Seriously, they're just, it's crazy. Does it not, when you come up to them, because I did watch your interview the other night, John did a good job. He said he wasn't an interview, but he did fine. But I'm going to ask some of those questions again. When you roll up on them, how does it not take, I know you can't, but there's a lot of guys, and John and I were just talking about it off air. There's a lot of guys that smack the shit out of these guys. And I know that it probably gets in the way of the stuff, but how do you not control yourself when the cameras are off to kick them in the teeth?
Honestly, I think personally for me, when I first started watching the videos was like years ago, because like I've always been a fan of all these guys. So not the Preds, like the Pred catchers, but I started watching.
I would hope so.
Yeah,
I don't think you need to. I don't think you need to
clarify that.
Clarify.
I was just
but thank you.
But,
I'm a fan of the other guys. I want to see that. They never win.
They never win.
They always end up getting fucked in the end, but I'm always an underdog guy.
Yeah.
Some people like to root for the heel.
Yeah.
So
Right.
But yeah, what was I saying?
How do you not kick him in the teeth? That was the question.
Yeah. Basically, I was just a fan of all of it for years. So when I first started watching, I would ask those same questions. I was like, how did they not do this? Like, why don't they do this? Why are they so nice to them? It just seems so stupid. But then as you watch, like, you kind of realize, like, the best possible result comes from trying to be their friend and getting admissions through a way of, like, almost pretending like you're going to help them and try to get them on the right track. So that's always just the goal. They've said some pretty, like, outrageous shit in front of me, which makes me want to, like, do something, or I have to, like, take a second or step away. But I mean, at the end of the day, like, it's all for the better part of the mission. And, as soon as I do punch one of them in the face, now every county, every DA, they're going to have something to say. Like, we handle ourselves very professionally. So
there are a lot that do knock them out nowadays.
Yeah.
I'm sure you see that.
How do you feel? How do you feel about the pred catchers that are just doing like they just assaulting people? Like there's, I mean, like, which is fun to watch.
I mean, I wouldn't call them people. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, at
John,
the end of
they're
the day.
What was that?
He loves the underdog.
He said to John, they're people.
Oh no, they're subhuman scum.
No, but at the end of the day, I mean, it's just yeah, I mean, it's just better not to do that. To
Do you think
hit them and all that?
Do you think that gives like the entire like genre a bad name, or like would you tell them to not do that? Because like I see it and I'm like that guy's not going to jail now.
Well, it depends. I mean, so like I think it's all about the mission. So like, for example, Dads Against Predators, like they're the most known in beating them up. They've been doing it the longest or whatever. I think Dads Against Predators was like very important and very crucial for a number of reasons that like planted the seeds for a lot of groups like mine to do it the right way. And their mission is to basically, they want people walking down the street, they see a predator, punch him in the face, make him feel isolated from society. We want to change the laws. So their mission, it makes sense for them to just beat up.
Yeah, if your mission statement is fuck those guys and just make them afraid to be outside in public,
that's the mission.
Then okay, good. As long as your mission isn't like we want to clean up the street, like because you're not. If you're doing
but you
that,
are.
Right.
You're just going to get more. There's too many. That's the problem. We're never going to eliminate the problem, right? That's been going on since the dawn of time, right? So, I mean, look at the Greeks. They fucking like, old school stuff, right? Remember, they old school in the birdcage where they had the plate with the boys jumping over the men, and I'm not specifically talking about Greek people. I'm just talking in general. It's been going on for the amount of
people.
It's been going on forever. But I will say this, Donnie, that the Fathers Against Predators, as John and I were talking, because I can certainly appreciate what you're saying, that makes it more difficult for the case and such like that. But I would think that because of the way the laws are written, and it's all laws. I mean, come on, people are getting out after 10 years murdering somebody. So what are these clowns getting, right? They're getting a fine. Some of them are going to jail for a little while. Most of them aren't even going to jail.
Yeah.
And you're never going to get them in life, right? You're never going to get them in jail for life. We're not Iran cutting their nuts off, which we should be doing, right? That'll solve the problem.
Yeah.
But if somebody beats the shit out of them, they may think next time they try and talk to those children, or that what they think are children, there might be a guy like you on the other end about to hit them with a baseball bat or a shovel on the back of their skull. I think that's more effective than putting them in jail for 6 months and then letting them out and fucking
think about it that way
again.
No, you're right.
Yeah, I mean, I know like Alex Rosen, who's like the opposite of Dads Against Predators, and like does it the way I do it, but like on a much more amazing scale. He in a few instances, he's actually asked the Predators, like I'm not going to do asking hypothetically, would you rather 3 smacks to the face or the police to show up? And the Predators like 3 smacks to the face, please hit me.
Yeah.
So then it makes you think
that's smacks.
You know what I mean? And then when Dads Against Predators, they post a video, like, again, like, I have a great deal of respect for them. And I'm good. I'm, like, very chill with Jay. We talk here and there. But, I mean, they don't even post their names when they post the videos of them. Like, when I post a guy on Instagram, it's his name, his age, and the town he's from. And not everybody does that, but they post something. Like, something to where you can find the guy, a screenshot of his mugshot, some sort of, like, results. And if there's not results, then there's a way to like for the community to outreach and find him in their own way. But Dads Against Predators don't do that. They might just put his screen name or something. And that's because they don't do further research on the guy to actually get them convicted. They don't need a dick pic every time. We need actual stuff to like incriminate these guys. So these guys just showing up to meet a minor is not illegal. Telling a minor you like sex is not illegal. But if you tell the minor that you want to have sex with them, I know, right? You have to actually violate a penal code law. It's different in Australia. If you just show up in Australia, you're fucked. But in the United States, in each state, it varies. And in New York, you need to hit those penal code laws very well. So they're in Ohio as well, which is the hardest state to do it in because of the way they do it. But they don't need dick pics and all that stuff. They don't need to violate penal code laws because they're not I mean, sometimes they follow up with police, but for the most part, they don't. They just do their whole, beat the shit out of him gimmick. So they don't need to figure out his real name. They don't need to figure out where he works, where he lives, what he does.
But a lot of the ones they do know it. They're just not putting it on air. But I mean, the Dads Against Predators, one of them. But there's like the Colorado Ped Patrol, those guys, and there's also that guy out of Daytona Beach. Like they fly out of trees. They fly out of trees and kick him in the back of the fucking skull. And they're just like, and then the cops come. They're like, we're going to call the cops. What are you going to do? You're going to tell the cops that you got beat up because you were coming to meet a child? And the Predator's like, oh no, you know what I mean? Like, I think there's probably a little, what you guys are doing is 100% fucking amazing. I love it. I love what you're doing. I hope you put them all in jail. How many guys you got going with you?
What do you mean? Like on my team?
When you show up at when you show up and meet one of these idiots.
So we've actually been hitting the city a lot more the last few months. We've been really trying to break out in the city, and it's been going very well. But usually when we go into the city, we try to bring an extra guy. But usually,
how many guys are there when you say extra? How many are there to start with?
2, me and the cameraman.
Oh, 2 of you. Oh, gotcha. Oh, it's you and the cameraman. All right. What would have you had a predator trying to come at you, like attack you, like get in your face and?
I've had predators like charge up to me, but then I like really de-escalate the situation. I had a predator pull a gun on us. Well, the predator didn't pull a gun on us. His cousin did, but then we found out that the cousin doesn't like the predator, so he put the gun away, and we all called the police together. It was
thank
a weird
God
situation. Yeah, thank God. Weird fucking situation. Yeah. And that one's up on our YouTube. It's fucking. But yeah, I mean. Yeah, so, but luckily, no. I mean, I tackled the guy in a store one time because the cops were trying to take him down. He got away from the cops, so then I tackled him. But he didn't, hit me or nothing. But no other instances.
There's allegations in the chat that you're in this solely for the dick pics.
Who said that? What's their name?
I know exactly. The Solid Monkey.
No, I don't know who that is. No, I'm not in it for the sexy talk.
Wait, we didn't. They didn't ask me.
Where's the chat?
I think John's the only one that can see the chat.
No, I think you guys can all see it. It's on the sidebar.
I didn't want to see the chat.
All right.
Yeah, some of these people are some of our regulars from our live stream.
I kind of got that feeling.
I mean, even
I don't recognize a lot of these guys, so I was like, "Oh, these are Donny's guys." Thank you for telling people that you're going to be doing the show.
Oh yeah.
We've been trying to get the show 2 weeks together, but John was off camera telling me that I'm a stalker for him. He's like, "Hey, Ma, I don't know if I'm gonna hang out with this guy much longer. He's been stalking me. Fuck off. We're gonna do this for 6 months." And you just heard he was gonna do 6 months. If somebody wanted to join you, could they join you? Like if somebody said out in your, "Hey, Donny, I want to become."
I shot my shot last night, and Donny was like, "No."
You gotta leave the house. You gotta leave the house, dude. You gotta leave.
I'll leave the house to go hunt pedophiles. That
you
sounds
will
awesome.
Not. I know, but then all of a sudden you're gonna want to rest. You're gonna smoke a cigar. I know you hate pedophiles, but I'm saying it might be a little extraneous for you. Where I can smoke a cigar in your Cadillac.
I can smoke a cigar after.
That's true. Well, he's probably on the road. He's probably dealing. How many predators you catch a day? 5, 6? You probably have hundreds you're working with.
I mean, like I'm at all times like always texting multiple. Like these are my decoy phones right now, and then we have like a whole whiteboard for them. But it's from start to finish, from catch 1 to catch 66, which was yesterday in Bayshore. We're like one every 5 days.
Who was it in Bayshore? I lived.
Jimmy Hamilton, age 45.
All right, I don't know him.
Big black guy.
Thank God you don't know him.
He brought his 4-year-old daughter outside. It was really fucked up, man. Real
bastard. Oh my God.
He was trying to pull on everybody's fucking heartstrings. But before that, he was on the phone with our decoy, trying to pick her up, bring her to a motel. Remind you, she's 15, is what he believes. So
what the fuck? See, Donny, I wouldn't be able to handle it, man. I would not be able. I want to go on one, but I wouldn't be able to hold back. I just wouldn't. I couldn't. No, I have a 10-year-old child. I'd fucking kill somebody. I would not. Oh, unalive somebody. Sorry, John. Do we get disconnected? So if somebody wanted to join you, would you take somebody on?
It depends. I mean, like John knows his way around cameras and social media and shit like that. But when I take someone on, they don't come on the actual catch. Like they're in the
And that's what I'm
car
talking about, the
helping.
catch.
Yeah, no, they come on the catch, but they're in the car with Man Bun Jesus, my cameraman, doing camera stuff. Like
I
they're
wouldn't want
assisting
that.
him. No, yeah, that's the thing. Like that's why like we wouldn't like because like everybody wants to like be the guy out there like holding the binder and shit, but like we
Yeah.
really want people to know like what they cannot say, how it works behind the scenes. So like even Man Bun hasn't done his own catch yet. Like we're working on one for him, but
Really?
That's
yeah,
awesome.
I mean like so I think when I went on my first few, I'm sorry, what were you gonna say?
Eventually, you'd like to have like a couple of different teams that you're kind of like overseeing, right?
You're gonna need them.
Yeah, like my own branches of some sort.
Yeah.
Right now though, we think like we have like a 1 year plan, and it's gonna be basically us just like ripping these guys up state.
Do you have a day job?
Year, and then we're gonna. So I was just doing IT, but now I do this full time. Thank God. So been working towards
Can you make
that.
money doing
Fucking
this?
awesome.
Yeah. Not like I mean like some people are making a lot of money, and then some of us, like in your first few years, like you're just getting started, you're working on that. But Facebook we do all right from. Instagram we don't make any money from.
Yeah.
YouTube we're
Instagram
starting to
sucks.
make more money from now, and then now we're on TikTok, and a guy that we're working with now who is like pretty up there in like the social media platform world. He's helping us get a lot of exposure and a lot of different revenue sources as well now, which is why I was able to do this full time.
That's
Oh,
awesome.
nice.
Yeah.
You were doing IT. You were like, and then one day you were just like, I can take this and make it to good use. So you go out like 9, 10 o'clock. You're talking to somebody all day. When you say you call them, your decoy, is it? Do you actually have a decoy, or do you like disguise your voices and all that stuff? Again, nobody would even know it's you calling them, which is the beauty of it,
No, right. When I do, so we have like multiple decoys. We have like a trans 14-year-old named Brittany, and then we have our 14-year-old girl named Daniela, who's like 13 as well. It could be either one. And then we
these
have
aren't
a
actual
14-year-old.
13, 14-year-olds, right? You have
No.
Okay.
They're photos of real adults altered by the Face app, and then I do all the texting. But for our boy decoy, the 14-year-old, I do the phone calls, and then we have somebody else who does the phone calls for the girl decoys and the trans decoy.
Okay.
Wow. I thought he was, for a minute, I was like, oh, he's putting 14-year-olds out there. Like, that's pretty brave. Again, for the right reasons, though, right? I mean, it's not like they're going to get hurt because then they would never even see the person.
I still wouldn't bait
I'm like kicking myself that I even asked that question. I'm like, that's a stupid.
Yeah, that was a
question.
terrible question. It was a great question, though.
No, it's not a real 14-year-old, right? It's not a real 14-year-old.
I thought your next question would be like, a trans? You really have a 14-year-old trans? I was gonna, if I had a button, I would have thrown you off the screen for a minute, give you a 5-minute penalty.
No, I'm in control.
I know that. That's fuck, Donny. This is where it's bullshit. You give the big guy control over there, we're fucked. We're fucked. Not you, because he likes you. He's still talking to his mother-in-law about who the fuck I am. He doesn't know if I'm a stalker. But yeah. So you said 65 catches. Now I understand you have 65 catches. Do you have any follow-up to that? Do you know that? I mean, you can't possibly watch the case all the way through. You'd be wasting your fucking time.
No, not on
chasing
everybody, and some of them we don't have access to, or they won't really help forward.
Correct.
We still have anywhere from 25 to 30 active cases right now.
That you haven't approached yet. When you say active cases, do you mean they're already caught, or you're in the process of catching them?
We caught them, and now police have either taken phones, search warrants, going through the investigation. It's not closed or dismissed. Like, charges will still be coming eventually. Some of these cases take a long time, especially in New York. But we do have about 16 arrests out of those.
Out of 65.
Yeah.
66.
Like 25%.
Yeah, I mean, that's not terrible. And then do you have to have a lawyer on your team to know what, or a cop working in there, so you really have to know what you are and are not able to say or do to compromise the case?
Yeah, I mean, we have friends, and then we do have multiple lawyers, but we do have a lot of friends who know their ways around cases and stuff like that. I obviously, like, legally, we can't work with law enforcement before these catches ever, but we have a lot of friends, and, like, things work out pretty well for the most part.
Are you stepping on bubble wrap?
No, I was squeezing my water bottle. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I didn't know. I forgot the mic is so, like, sensitive.
That was funny, Donny. No, you just get, you're thinking about it and you want to get off the phone and go catch a bitch. You know what I'm saying? How many women?
Only one. We have one in Manhattan, and I need to wait to get the phone back from a different PD station to actually go catch her. But she has, like, multiple children. She's 42 years old. Really fucked up. She thought she was inviting over a female decoy. Sent her a bunch of very bad videos. So we're very, like, bummed out about that one. But then the only other girl we actually caught, she was in a couple. We caught the couple. They were on a dating app trying to meet a minor, or not trying to meet a minor, but they ended up meeting a minor and was very enticed by the situation. And then, it was actually, the female was 21, the male was 23. Most people would argue that they were very good looking, and I would say, like, they were pretty good looking people. So it's like, it could really be anybody, any age nowadays. And it ended up, we did the whole catch scenario. It didn't really work out, but we submitted all of our evidence. We did all of that. They called me about a week later telling me that they're not going to accept the charges. They're not going to accept any of our evidence. They can't do that because we're civilians. Pennsylvania has always been a pain in the ass like that.
That's what I'm saying.
But then a few weeks after that same detective calls me back, and it's a whole different tone because apparently they got a tip from now a real minor on this dude. So by that time, now we started reposting a bunch of shit about them. We didn't have any video of a catch, but we started reposting a bunch of shit about them, just trying to spread the word. That's what brought the female back into it. Apparently she had, like, her own, like, cosmetology page on Instagram, and we, like, destroyed her. And then she ended up coming back to Pennsylvania because apparently she went to, like, Denver or some shit after it all happened, trying to get away. She goes back to Pennsylvania, works with the police against him, and he ends up being arrested.
Wow. See, that's how would all that work you're doing, and then somebody turns around and says that would be my first concern, that you're a civilian, that they can call it entrapment, all the bullshit words and legal terms that they want to use to get out of it. All the work you're putting in to see somebody walk away, I don't know that I would be able to handle that. I wouldn't be able to handle. Who am I kidding?
Some of them
it's got to be rough.
I had one in Stony Point where we had over 5,000 messages, 7 months of messages, like, really bad stuff. And they didn't even, it was the most disrespectful way. They ever didn't take it either. They like pretended to take it, acted really nice with us. We left, went back to our hometown. They called me up the next day, very disrespectful. And, they just told me straight up, like, we're not taking this, you're not a cop. Like, you don't know the laws.
Yeah, dude.
Somebody in our chat, Andres, wanted to know, is it all 30 to 40-year-old men that are mostly caught?
No, so out of our first 30 Preds, the average age was 27. I haven't done the average lately, but I'd still say it's anywhere from 25 to 35. But we've caught a lot of 20. The youngest we caught was 18, and he was trying to meet a real 8-year-old.
Wait, what?
Yeah, we got a tip from a mom that this dude was reaching out to him on Facebook, trying to play Roblox with him and stuff like that. The mom took over the stuff right away. She was right on top of her kid's stuff. Very good mom. And then she sent over the information to us. She let us take over the account. And then I even did a few decoy phone calls with this sick bastard, and he was, like, jerking off on the phone and shit like that. He admitted to assaulting other children in his life. We later found out that he works with special needs children. He's done this to a child on the bus a few years before that. He had 2 priors, and he's only 18. So he was a real sick. Is he in jail now? So he was arrested and charged that night. But it's New York. Unless you stab a cop in his face 100 times, you're getting out the next morning. It's just how it is.
So he's out.
Yeah, but he actually does have court sometime in July.
Yeah, but he's out.
Yeah, no, but he
You
is
know.
going to get sentenced.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to get sentenced.
They
I want to join, Donnie. I want to join. And then when they get out, give me the information on the side. And I'll drag Johnny over here. Me and him will go have a conversation with these people. And he could smoke a cigar. All I need is 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
Might be busy biting somebody's fucking nose off.
As you should. Does it not? Is your blood not boiling, John? Mine is absolutely boiling. I knew I was going to feel it, but it's got to be, dude.
So, one of the questions that I actually wanted to ask you personally, because I have 2 kids, and my daughter's 8 years old, and my son's 15. What tips do you have for parents about keeping your kids safe from? Because that's the ultimate goal, right? Is just to make sure that the kids are safe.
Yeah, I think that's the main. I think that should be the main focus these days.
I saw you had posted tips about talking to your kids about internet interactions with adults. Mm-hmm. And one of the things that I think was really, really important was making sure that your kid knows that they can talk to you and that they're not in trouble. Because I know a lot of people, not a lot, I know a few people that were victims, and one of the reasons why they never came forward was because they thought that they had done something wrong. So
that's the MO of the predator. They make them feel that way.
Are there any other tips that you have for parents?
Yeah, I mean, just to bounce off of what you said, transparency, honesty. I know. I mean, nowadays you just got to be honest with ourselves. The thing that the kids fear the most is getting their devices taken away, their phones specifically. So they just got to know that that's not the case. And if you are to go through their stuff, it's not to invade their privacy. And, if you are to find something else that's not, what we're looking for, what we're trying to avoid, you leave it at that, because that's just, that's the hit to the chin that the parent has to take in that situation. I think transparency, honesty, I think being honest, we can't, pretend that these men don't exist, or, we got to be honest about what they are. We got to explain to our children what grooming is, why it's dangerous. I remember being in high school and, 9th, 10th grade, and my classmates were getting picked up by 20-year-olds, after school. And that's how it is nowadays. And it's still happening. And kids don't report it. We didn't report it back then. I didn't report it back then. I mean, we were all part of the issue at that point.
I think.
So, what do you mean? Wait, hold on. Time out. What do you mean they were getting picked up at high school? Wait, what? Say that again.
Yeah, because I mean, younger girls think it's cool that they're.
Oh, you're talking about. I got you.
Yeah,
gotcha.
Girls,
I didn't know what you.
20-year-old guys.
Gotcha. I thought because little ones aren't really elementary kids aren't really getting in a car with a 20-year-old unless they're fucking kidnapped. I would assume.
I had a friend.
No. I mean, but kids have phones now.
I had a friend when she was 15. She was dating a 27-year-old.
Yeah. Well, that's high. Yeah, that's. High
I was like, I looked at her. I'm like, that guy's you're seeing a pedophile. You're dating a pedophile.
Yeah, and the funny thing about that, I dare say funny. It's a terrible term, but the thing about that is back in the 70s and 80s. And again, you guys are too young, right? I'm 55. I know John's 30-something, and I don't know how old you are, Donny. You look about 20-something. So at the end of the day, when you look at those older shows, Richard Dawson and Family Feud, the original guy, he kissed everybody, even children. Literally, they had the kids, he'd kiss them on the cheek or something. But you can watch any of those old shows, and it's just so socially accepted. It's creepy now. We look back, right? And that's what was happening. Either people were ignoring it, or they were just like, oh, it's just him, or oh, he doesn't mean anything. But that was all grooming shit back then.
Right. No, 100%.
It was terrible. It was absolutely terrible. And I mean, you probably hit the nail on the head. If the children fear you, one reason I never ever smacked my kid. I have 4 children, right? And the reason I never laid a hand on, because if they fear me, they're not going to come to me. And you have open dialogues with your kids. They're going to come to you if they feel comfortable and they know that you're on their side. They're going to come to you. If they fear you, you're never going to hear a word.
Right. Another thing is, a lot of things, it's a lot of self-esteem. They want to feel older, like, yes, but it's
Sure.
also self-esteem. Like, these groomers, they come in, and it's pretty typical. It's very stereotypical for all of them. They all do like the same pattern. They act very sweet, maybe gifts, compliments, etc. Ask to be boyfriend, girlfriend. That's when, like, the inappropriate request will follow. Then, like, some harsh talk, being cold, pulling away, getting aggressive. It's the same. It's just the same shit. Different day.
Manipulation, just straight up fucking disgusting manipulators.
I think they should all die. I really do.
Preying on the most vulnerable people in our society, children.
Yeah, I like other countries that handle it like that. You do that, you get castrated. You do that, you have the potential to be unalived. Where do you find the most? Where I know Roblox. Everybody talks about Roblox. Got that. But like you're saying, you're having conversations with these people. They can't just get your phone number. So where are you going to find these people? Like what should parents be looking out for besides Roblox, or is it just Roblox? And where are you finding your most people that you're catching? Where are they coming from?
So it's every app nowadays. We actually have seen we've seen a situation with a real victim where I forgot what this app was called. Oh, it's such a stupid app, but it's basically Snapchat, but for people under the age of 12. Really stupid.
What the fuck? Why does that even exist?
Here's the thing, though. You can't write names. You can't write numbers. You can't send anything to people. You can only post, kind of like Instagram. It lasts for 24 hours. You can't add. I forgot. It's a bunch of stipulations in it, and there was still adults going on there and figuring out ways to give out and receive phone numbers with children. Roblox, it's just like a predator battleground, and it's also a case of like what type of predators. Now, there's predators that are online every day, actively searching for children to assault or to get involved with over the internet. Then there's, situational predators, where there's the guys on Grindr who are methed out or, just really horny. And, they're normally okay with fucking a 14-year-old, because just because you're on drugs and you fuck a 14-year-old doesn't mean you did it because you were on drugs. You did it because you're normally okay with it. The drugs, prohibited your normal reaction to not do so. Those guys, we call them situational or opportunistic, but at the end of the day, they're still child predators who are going to ruin a child's life. So, it really depends how you look at it. There's, those predators who are actively trading, producing, or selling CSAM, which is child sex abuse material. And those guys are active on more kind of encrypted apps, not really encrypted, but message encrypted, such as like Telegram, Zangi, Signal, Potato. And then, there's the predators who just like to play with children, like on the video games and shit, and move from there. And then they build relationships through Instagram, Snapchat, another means of communicating with the child that's not text message. So less footsteps back to them, less of a trace back to them. Usually they'll have burner accounts, so no profile picture, or if there is a profile picture, it's a fake one with an insufficient following. So it's really everywhere.
Do these guys ever send you CP?
Yeah, it's happened a few times, sadly.
Really? And you accidentally click open it and you're like, oh.
No. Like I didn't click open the link. Like, they just sent the photos. One time it was through Meet Me, a dating app. And another time it was right through text message, which was one of the most ballsy fucking things we've ever seen in our line of work. And that son of a bitch was actually making $236,000 a year working on the MITB train in Massachusetts. He was like one of the managers or whatever. That's still an active case. They have all of our phones, their laptops, etc. But yeah, when that happens, the first thing we do is we go online and we report the tip. So there's 2 different websites that we can use to do so. And basically, it'll ask you a number of questions. What's your name? How'd you meet this person? What's background information? What time did it happen? What app did it happen on? So when it happened on the Meet Me app, we were right away banned from the app, which we knew that was going to happen. And then when it happened with the other phone situation, it where did that go? Oh, that phone's still with Massachusetts. So
I was gonna say, you say they take your phones. Every time this happens, you got to give up a phone.
Not every time, but Nassau County, yeah. So, and that's the,
And then what
that's
you
the
do? Go
county
buy a
we
new
work out
phone?
of. Yeah, we just buy more phones. Sometimes people are nice enough to donate them off Amazon. So it's like $150, $180, an iPhone 12 unlocked. Yeah, I mean, some people do like the Samsungs and Androids, which are like anywhere from like 60 to 100. But I mean, I think you're really losing out just for like that like extra $60. I mean, we have a continuous phone plan that we just like recycle them on. So we get unlimited data. We have hotspots on all the phones, so we could really use them anywhere in any circumstance. So we just prefer the iPhone 12 unlocked, and then we go from there with our own AT&T plan.
So John, when we're done at this episode today, I'm assuming we need to put this gentleman's donation fucking information on, because he needs to. I mean, he needs phones, man. They take his phone every time. Oh, for sure. And when you're on my show and his show proper, we're gonna promote the shit out of get you stuff you need, man. That's insane.
I appreciate that, brother. Yeah, we actually have an Amazon registry on our link tree that shows you right. You could buy one of those phones for us, or you could buy the binders, like the shit that we actually use on the cab. So little things like that. But people are very good to us. They've blessed us, especially like the people in the chat right now.
So what is that link tree? Where can people go to donate shit? Can you tell us that?
Yeah, of course. So if they just look us up on Instagram, NY Predhunters, or Facebook, our link tree should be there. But if you click on the link tree, there's an Amazon registry. If you go there, you could order us a phone, a binder, or other little things that we might have up on there. And then we also have a Cash App, Venmo. And actually, if you go on our website right now, nypredhunters.com, if you type that in, it might be a pain in the ass popping up at first because I just built the website a few weeks ago, so bear with me. But you could donate there. It'll bring you to our merch shop. It'll show you where all of our videos are. And not only that, we're having a fundraiser August 1st in Deer Park.
I was just about
wrestling. Yeah, there's going to be wrestling, alcohol, raffles, really good time. So, yeah, people could either donate through there. They could buy tickets online. And that's going to be a good day, too.
So the website, again, can you just give it to me one more time? Is it New York Pred Hunter or Pred Hunters?
So NY Predhunters, all one word.
Okay. .com.
With an S.
All right.
Yeah.
Putting that in the chat right now.
Yeah.
I put the link to your link tree in the chat, and I'm going to put a link to the event on the August 1st.
Hope you give this guy more than a month.
I said I would give you more than a month. I said I would give you. I said I'd give you 6 months.
Now that you brought me with Donny, who I super appreciate and am totally in love with. Now I need a year because now I'm all fucked up. Now you fucked my head up today. I got a full day, and our first guest is going to be wanting me to go out.
This is going well, and it seems like it's going well. Look,
no,
I will keep
6 months.
going.
I get a year.
I will keep going indefinitely. I just need to know that it's gonna.
No,
I don't even care about. I don't care about making money. I want the show to do all right.
Yeah, it's gonna do all right because Donnie's gonna go fucking keep killing shit. Oh, sorry, he's gonna be catching shitheads. Donnie, let's go on a lighter note because this guy tells me, as he was telling his mother, he needs me because he wants me to hang out with the wrestling crowd. I heard you're a wrestler too. On weekends you wrestle? Come on, bro.
No. So, I mean, my cameraman, Man Bun Jesus, is one of the best wrestlers in the whole indie scene right now. Yes. He's killing it.
That's so funny.
I met him actually catching a fan at a show, and then they had no relation to the fan at all. NYWC completely, the fan tried showing up again after, and they didn't let that shit slide. But I caught this fan, and then I fell in love with all the wrestlers.
Are you talking about that Steven guy?
Yeah.
Okay, so I didn't know that. I didn't know he tried to show up again after.
He's just a creepy fan. Yeah, no, he tried texting them after, and they were like, "Get the fuck out of here!"
Oh, good. Okay, yeah, I knew that they immediately like.
No, they didn't even really know the guy before it happened. Like he's just a creepy fan.
Yeah, he had just.
Wait, what?
He had
catch me up.
Like I don't know how much I'm supposed to say, but he had started training for like a couple of weeks with us.
Oh, this is a wrestler.
Yeah, he was training to be a manager, and he like nobody liked him. Everybody thought he was a fucking creep. But as soon as Donny talked to him, everybody was like, "Fucking kill that guy."
Weeded the snake out of the grass.
Yeah,
unalive.
Yeah, they did not take it at all. Unfortunately, I wasn't at the street fair that he was caught at. Otherwise, I would have known.
So Donny caught him?
Advance. Yeah.
The guy invited the minor to the street fair that all the wrestlers were performing at. So we showed up pretending to be me and my other. This guy, I only had him one time. So we showed up, basically the cameraman. I mean, so we showed up pretending to be like students. Yeah, like students from a school trying to like do like a kind of like a videography project. And basically we were saying that we were going around interviewing small business owners. That was our plan. So we walk up, we see him, we're trying to figure out how we're going to do this. He walks up to us and starts talking about the wrestling show. So we're like, awesome. So then we just start bullshitting with him, and I just play it all smooth. I'm like, yeah, I'm actually here today doing this. Like, I'm looking for small business owners, knowing that he owned his own bakery. He then goes, oh, I'm a small business owner, and we start talking. I then do a whole 45-minute mock interview with him, just like shooting the shit about like his family history, his bakery, whatever. And then I tell him at the end that we have prizes and for like small business owners. So then, John, are you able to pull up the clip from my Instagram or?
Yeah,
that would be fucking awesome.
Yeah, could you?
I would love him to just see it.
Is okay. This one. All right, hold on. No, stop.
It got 3.9 million views, man. It was fucking
wow, dude.
I never expected.
Still not enough. You need 100 million.
I'm sorry. I am not used to this. This setup.
We'll wait.
That's not what I want to do.
It's our first day. It just got longer, a year and a half.
It's going well. I like it. I'm enjoying myself.
Good. I'm glad you like it. Go tell your mother-in-law right now. Tell your mother-in-law right now I like it. Tell her.
She can hear me.
Over to. Can she? Is she sitting in the room with you, looking at you?
Yeah, she's not looking at me. She's watching something on her phone.
Oh, but you're in are you in an office right now?
No, I'm in my living room.
Are you doing in your living room? Oh, geez.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. All right, let me see this. Roll this.
You guys can all see that?
Yeah.
All right. So I don't know if this had started playing already. It played for like half a second already, but you'll get the idea.
Yeah, he told us most of the story.
Oh, we can't hear it.
Can't hear it. Did you hear us? We can't hear it.
I don't think John can hear us now.
John can't hear us either.
I think he only hears the video. He's starting to realize.
Yeah, but that's what.
It's the pieces are starting to be put together. He's like, fuck.
Well, can you tell us what's happening here? Since you and I are the only ones that can see it.
Yeah. So basically, I pull out the
We couldn't hear it.
Yeah, we couldn't hear it.
You guys couldn't hear it?
No,
we couldn't hear you either. Yeah.
Oh, fucking what the fuck?
I need a new co-host too, bro. I'm giving you fucking 6 months. Get the you have a young lady that works with you in your show. Can you get her because she's technically savvy? I know.
No, because she's at work.
Oh, okay. That's unfortunate. Well, we're gonna make enough where she can stay home. Maybe the woman that you were telling me I'm a stalker to, maybe she can help.
I didn't say anything about you being a stalker.
100%. You said you might as well have.
I did not say anything about you being a stalker.
Now you just threw us all out. All right, see if that last one worked. Make us small and then put this thing out.
I'm
going to learn how to use this. Don't worry, Donny. We appreciate you coming on the first show. Did we tell you that?
Man. No, I appreciate you guys having me.
And we know we both want you on our individuals because we're him and I are all over the place. So I reached out to you, and I'd love to bring you in another time also. And then we got to follow up with you. We need to keep hearing what's going on. Like we need updates. And when I come to New York, can I go one time?
Yeah, we could work on it.
All right,
I think we could definitely work on it.
And I promise I won't go crazy because my therapist says I'm getting better. I'm getting better. My anger management issues, seriously, Donny, you're doing better. I'm doing way better. That's the problem with growing up in Brooklyn, New York. Are you born and raised on Long Island?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Long Island is great. It's great for families and all that, but it doesn't give you that, that edge all the time, which I guess is a good thing. It was a good thing. All the kids that I knew growing up in Long Island, they were all just fighting amongst each other about bullshit.
Okay, I think I figured that out.
What's that, Donny?
I think I figured it out. I'm Johnny.
All right. And I was talking to Donny, though. You busted in.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right.
Yeah, let's see. Is that better?
Nope.
Motherfucker.
Dude. Yeah, it's going to be even tough for the clip of the week, bro. Fuck, I can't hear the clip of the week. What are we going to do?
I feel like we heard the first one he brought on, right?
I don't think he played the first one. Go back to the first one. See if the first one played.
The trans freak out?
Yeah.
Yeah, hold on.
Have you had any have you had any trans adults?
No, we use trans decoys, but we haven't.
You said that.
Person. Yeah.
You haven't caught trans. See, trans people don't do that shit. And is there a specific ethnic group that does it, or is it just across the board everybody? I would assume most of it are white guys.
So I would say, because the catches that you get, it depends in the area you are. So like the predator poachers, they work in the southern areas. Most of their guys are like hillbilly lookingish white guys, fattish, out of shape, redneckish. And then mine, I'm in New York, so a lot of my guys are Hispanic and Italian. And it just makes
sense. The Italians?
I know, man. It fucking sucks.
I'm Italian. You're Italian. I can see Donny's Italian.
It gets
John, are you Italian?
No,
that's really terrible.
Scottish.
Scottish, yeah.
But I would say like a turnaway rate, which is basically what I consider like. So I'd say like out of every 5 white guys I match with on an app and tell them my real age, one of them is really interested.
Really interesting.
But if I say out of Spanish guys, 4 out of 5.
Wow,
Jesus.
4 out of 5. So, but they're a lot harder to find. Oh, here we go.
Okay, you guys can hear that?
Yeah.
All right.
But wait, I have one last question about that. How many when you are talking to them, how many don't meet you? Out of you've got 65 catches. You've probably done. You just said you're working on 4 right now. How many have ever just not shown up, or you just stopped talking to you? Do you get a lot of that?
Yeah, so like guys that are really enticed and then I never see, like, especially when they take the phones and out of state catches, and I already have a bunch of guys on there. Like we lost 22 guys on one of the phones that went away to PA, which was really a shame. But we caught a guy in house arrest, and I mean they just took the phone on scene, and I would say I've probably spoken to like 1,000 predators by now. Easily.
Wow. But not without the phone. I'm just talking in general. You got the phone on, you're talking to them. All of a sudden you're like, okay, we got to meet or something. And all of a sudden they just disappear. Does that must happen often too?
Like where like I'm going to catch them 100% and then I never catch them.
Or they just stop talking to you and then.
If they just stop talking to me, we still find them.
Oh, do you? Oh, so you don't give a shit. You go find. I love.
No, I just knock on their door. Yeah. That's more my.
I love it.
Knock on their door. Yeah.
That's fucking. Right, you're a badass, bro. I love it. You are. We gotta promote the fuck out of this guy. Come on, dude. I love it. All right, John, show us that video. Sorry.
All right, give me 1 second because I just closed the tab and. So
why'd you close it?
Because I could start over the video because it doesn't have like a progress bar. Just give me 1 second. I'll have it up.
How long is the video?
It's a few minutes.
All right. I just didn't know if it was the whole interview, man.
No, definitely not. Just a good part.
This bakery close?
Yeah.
It did?
Yeah.
That's spectacular. That's spectacular. That is fucking spectacular. See, that's what I was telling John. We need the follow-ups to the calls he makes. It's always fun to hear the call, but we need the follow-ups.
I actually have a follow-up that I'm going to be doing for a call that I just posted. Actually, the episode that you were on, it was a call. The first call that we made was to a guy named Chris, and we told him that his girlfriend was cheating on him with a guy named Caden.
Oh yeah, I felt bad for Chris. He knew who Caden was, and
I guess he knew, but I'm in contact with Chris, and apparently that's all.
Are we going to call him today?
Very true. I'm going to be calling him Monday.
On your fucking night show, you bastard! Yeah. I gave him that idea, Donny. I fucking want 10%. All right, fire away. Wait, I want him on. I want him on this show.
What is that?
I can't. He's working.
That's not Yankee tickets. No, that's the pick you sent the 14-year-old, Steve.
We have a game set up, and you can play it if you want. We have 3 envelopes, and you're going to choose 1, 2, or 3, and one of them might have Yankee tickets, the other one might have some cash, and the other one might have a gift card.
Okay.
So it's up to you.
I'll play. Awesome. So today, guys, we're here giving out gifts to small business owners and other people chasing their dreams, and we are here with Steve. Steve deserves to chase his dream, and he deserves a little help. Steve, would you like prize 1, 2, or 3?
I'm gonna go with 2.
2. That's all you, brother. Let's see what it is.
Thank you very much.
What does he get?
I got.
Yankee tickets?
Brilliant.
What? What is that? What? What is that?
What is that?
That's not. Oh, what is that?
Wait, what? You can leave me on the edge of the seat.
No, I was just pausing it. I was just pausing it for dramatic effect.
Wait, hold on. All right. Yeah. Okay. What is that?
All right.
Got it.
So
wait, I still gotta applaud that shit.
What do you? If you had to guess?
All right. Let's guess what he gave him.
Hey,
yeah. Let's play a game.
Yeah. What do you think?
Let's play a game.
What do you think he's got? Is it tickets to the Yankees, or is it?
No, definitely not. No.
Or is it something else? What do you think it is?
I think it's. We should keep it in the realm, right? We got to keep it within the realm because we know what he does, right? So definitely not going to be the tickets or cash. But what do you think he gave him? Did he give him the transcript of the verbiage? Did he give him a picture that he sent the girl, or did he give him a picture of him saying you're a piece of shit and you're busted? What do you think he gave him?
No, I already know. I've seen this.
Oh, you know? All right. Yeah. So I think that he gave him a transcript. I think he gave him a picture that he sent the decoy. That's what I think.
Okay.
Not Yankee tickets? No. That's the pick you sent the 14-year-old, Steve.
We have a game set up, and you can play it if you want.
That's the dick pic you sent a 14-year-old, Steve.
That's exactly what I would have given him.
It's my favorite quote from this whole video.
So wait, what happens after he does that? Keep rolling it. Does it end there?
3 envelopes, and you're going to choose 1, 2, or 3.
Well, that's the end of the clip.
And one of them might have Yankee.
Oh, that's the end of the video. All right. So what happened?
You entertained.
We end up speaking for like another 45 minutes, and we get
after that.
We get him to. So this guy's fucking insane. So the guy we caught before this ran away. Right. His name was Sean Thompson, age 41. I met him off the Kick app, KIK, and the same day met him. Thought he was meeting the minor later that night. Invited her over, ran away, etc. Never saw him again. Handed all the evidence into Suffolk. Never heard anything of it. We found out after Steve was going through his phone in front of me that he had sexual relations with that same predator. And him and that predator were texting each other like "Good morning, baby," and photos and shit like that. Real fucked up. And not only that,
what, the 2 grown men?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
And not only that, Steve would later admit that he had child pornography on his Telegram app and videos as young as 3 years old.
Oh,
I know. Bro. It was my first ever time getting someone to admit to child pornography. I just went for it. I was just like, tell me about the video.
Yeah.
And he just started spilling because he thought I knew more than I knew.
Yeah, dude. Are you ever nervous?
The first 15, and then sometimes like the nerves will get to me for a second, but it's easy to bring them down really fast. So it's pretty routine at this point.
Do you think? Do you think the nerves are being in front of the camera, or just the nature of what you're doing?
The nature of what I'm doing. Some of these guys really believe like this is it for them, like that's it. And you know, it's always a worry that they go back inside, they shoot themselves in the face, they hurt someone else inside, they hurt us. You know what I mean? So it's always like a possibility. They may think that it's just me, and they might try to stab me or whatever, you know. But
yeah, but you look pretty tough. Well, is there concealed carry nowadays?
Pretty tough. You should have seen this kid on fucking Tuesday. He was a monster during wrestling.
Because we have to go back to that because he's a wrestler. Oh, you're not a wrestler. You are.
No. It's just we're doing a fundraiser and
for your Predhunters.
He's training. And he's training.
Right, yeah. So originally, you know, we're teaming up with NYWC. They're helping us out to, you know, raise some money for the cause, etc. Like, we love everybody over there, so it's just a matter of time before we teamed up for an event. And yeah, I mean, it was supposed to originally just be like Man Bun versus someone else in the final, and then like I come in and help them or some shit. Like we do some sort of bit, but you know, then we decided that it would be safe if I go to like a training or two. And, you know, just like take a few bumps, see what we can do. But it just kind of spirals from there. And now we're doing like a big 2-on-2, me and Man Bun, two other like veterans of the business, and it's gonna be a good time.
Donny, can I tell you something? That's how I started. I was gonna be a manager for a guy, and like for one match, and then I got in the ring. I took 2 bumps, and I was like, I'm doing this.
Right. That's how I felt, man. I was just like, I gotta do this.
Yeah.
I would want no fucking part of it. But aren't you nervous that you can get in the ring? You go in with the veterans. They're gonna show you that there's some pain. This guy went and did a thumbtack match at first fucking his show. Aren't you nervous? You're gonna get some good smacks. I mean, not gonna go off lightly.
No, yeah, definitely. And like, you know, he knows the other 2 guys, Mistretta and Conway. Those are the guys that were versing. And you know, they're hard asses
professionals
in the ring. They're professionals. They're hard asses. You know, when they're in there, it's go. Like they're not going to slow down for. I mean, they're not going to be dicks to me or whatever. They're going to take care of me. Like that's also why I only felt really safe with them too. But you know, they're not there to fuck around. So
right, and you're going to feel it the next morning for sure.
Oh yeah, I've already been fucking feeling it, man.
Is the guy your what's your cameraman's name? Bam.
Man Bun Jesus.
Man Bun Jesus? Is he a big guy?
He's tall.
He's 6 foot. Yeah, he's 6 foot, like 160.
Oh, that's
170. No, he's pretty slim.
Yeah, I was good. I mean, that's pretty slim at 6 foot. Fuck, I'm 240. I'd love to be 170. Jesus Christ. Could you raise? He's like fucking, he's got to be shredded. Either he's shredded or he's skin and bones.
Dougie wants to know if the baker is going to be making a special appearance at the fundraiser. I don't think so.
Hell no.
I don't think so. And even if he tried, I don't believe he'd be welcome.
So he decides to show up too.
What is the actual fundraiser? What's happening at this fundraiser? Are you guys having a lunch? Are you having wrestle sign? Obviously, there's a little bit of a wrestling show. John, is it a full show? Because you're in the school.
Yeah, it's a full wrestling show.
Yeah, it's a full.
It's a full wrestling show.
But there's going to be like food and raffles and booze. Ooh.
Yeah,
but the school does fundraising. All the school has sponsors, but then they're helping Donny raise money, or are they donating money that they raise to Donny?
I think they're donating. I don't know. I don't.
They're kind of just giving us the. They're kind of just giving us the. I mean, they didn't even. I don't know yet. We didn't really work out too many specifics. They didn't.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we just didn't work out too many specifics yet, but they've just been so helpful and so good to us. And I mean, they let me come in and train with all of like their best guys, like Stockade and Spider, and even Dickie, and I've seen Big O one of those times, and Mistretta. So some real like good guys in there.
Yeah.
Are you out of Suffolk or Nassau, may I ask?
Nassau.
Oh, you're out of Nassau. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. So when is the show? What time does the show start? What time? It's this Saturday.
No, so it's August 1st, which I think is the next Saturday. It's already
Okay,
coming up,
August
and
1st.
it's gonna be doors open at 6. Everybody come in. There's food, there's drinks, there's merch, and then 7 o'clock is when the show's gonna start. Me and Bun will probably come out, say a few words, thank the sponsors, just thank everybody for coming and showing support and helping us, move closer to the mission, and then we'll just start from there. And we have 6 matches for the night, some pretty nice ones. We have a title match, which is going to be between it's going to be a triple threat, so Scumbag Savelli, Jaden Vallow, and then Kylie Alexa, which is an NWA wrestler. So she's really talented. So that's going to be.
She's
awesome.
very talented. She's great, and so is Savelli and Vallow. Vallow is very talented.
Oh yeah.
Why aren't you wrestling, bud?
Well, I have a torn rotator cuff.
Still?
Yeah.
One match fucked you up that bad.
No, it wasn't even a match. I hurt myself in training.
You hurt yourself in training?
What?
Jesus,
I fucked up some. Yeah, I fucked up bad. Yeah.
Did you call Morgan and Morgan?
No, absolutely
Why not, bro? We could have the wrestling school. Call John.
I don't want to. I want to help. I'm there to help. I'm there to help the school out as much as possible. And I signed a waiver. I already signed a waiver.
Oh, did you?
Giving away.
Well, you're gonna sign. You're gonna sign some shit with me too, bro. Hey,
I ain't signing nothing.
That's so fucking fun. I tell you, it's been great. This gentleman is. I'm a huge fucking fan. Yeah. And then how weird is it going to be? Or are you even trying to? Or are you just like taking that day off? That one scumbag tries to come to that fundraiser that you all of a sudden are like, oh, well, I'm going to be at this fundraiser as a little person, and then they're like, oh, I'll meet you there. Would that blow your day? So you're probably going to take that day off, right?
No, I mean, if the scenario that you just laid out is Steven the baker, the pedophile maker,
pedophile maker, what the fuck? No,
Butcher the baker, the candlestick maker. If he shows at the NYWC Sportatorium trying to meet a child, I'm pretty sure we would pause the event for a few minutes.
No, I'm not talking about him. Yeah, I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about is Donny that day. Donny's still the guy's working every day. He's got 5 right now he's working towards. So if the opportunity arises to get one of those clowns to think that they're coming to a wrestling show to meet somebody, would that be an option? Or I would assume probably just take that day.
No, I wouldn't do that. Yeah, no.
You don't want to ruin your day. I mean, as much as the work you're doing is.
Yeah.
What's that?
There's kids there. The only reason we caught Steve at that fair, and I didn't even want to do that, was the fact that he invited the minor there. So we knew that he didn't mind being with a minor in public. And of course, there was going to be a bunch of kids here, and there were a bunch of kids at the fair. So we were happy to do it at the fair. But no, we always try to avoid.
You're trying to avoid
going through his head.
You know what's going through his head? They're sick, dude. They're fucking sick people.
Well, no, I don't know what's going through their head. That's why, because I'm not like that at all. It's disgusting. But
we got that.
But sorry, like, just like the idea of like inviting a minor to meet you in public is just crazy.
It's crazy. They're sick, man. They're fucked up. It's not normal behavior. Obviously, we know that, right? So, and John was questioning him, and I were questioning on the side. He was more so, if you have somebody that's like on a spectrum or something. But again, I think they know right and wrong. If you're that off, have you met anybody that you would think is like special needs?
Oh yeah, but here's the thing. I mean, every one of them has either owned a car, lives alone, has a job.
Yeah.
And every time they know what they're doing is not only morally wrong, illegal, 100%. And the fact that when we do know that there's special needs during the decoying, we really hype it up. We really make sure that they know that they're like, when we talk as a child, like when they mention sex, when they mention condoms, we're like, what's that? How do you do that? Never did that before. Only ever kissed a boy once or twice. Like very naive, innocent children. and they still do what they're doing. And if that's the case, if they really can't help themselves, if they have the brain of a 12-year-old, whatever the fuck it may be, if that's really the case, then we got to lock them up far, far away.
Yeah.
Because they're still the body of a grown-ass man. The same thing with that 18-year-old. He was trying to say to the officers, like, I'm still in school. Like, I'm just a kid. Like, for one, he got held back 2 years because he doesn't fucking take care of himself in school. So that's on his own. That's on his own accord. That's not an excuse for you being now you're a 6'1" grown-ass black male. You could do a lot of damage to a child. Like, it doesn't matter if you're 18 or if you're special needs and you're 30 years old.
Right.
When I was questioning this, I was more because they obviously they deserve to be punished and put away and kept away from society. I was more talking about when a lot of the pred hunters get physical with the predators, and like I can't help but feel like there's a part of that's like you've figured out how to beat up somebody with a mental deficiency and get cheered for it online. And it just makes me feel I would rather them take that guy and get him arrested than
beat him up.
Beat the shit out of him.
I think they should be beat up too. There's no reason to throw a man down a flight of steps, bro.
I mean, there's no reason to half-ass anything too. If you're gonna beat him up,
right?
Thanks, well do all of it. Really get them out of the way. But I mean, that's never something we'll do or our goal.
Really,
right? You can't.
The reason why I feel that way is because that's a population that I've worked with very closely. Not predators, but people with disabilities,
special needs. No, I get it. Yeah, and it almost makes you feel bad in a way because you're like, was he assaulted as a child?
Yeah,
we see a lot of that.
Victims.
But at the end of the day, it's like I think of them as like zombies, right?
Yeah.
Like
break the cycle.
Like if a kid zombie is walking around, you're not going to feel bad for it because it's a kid, or it's like, or because it was nice before that. Like now, it's just going to infect someone else, and that's what this stuff does. Like that's why perpetrating victims is such a thing. That's someone who was victimized as a child, and then they go on and do it themselves. And I'd say I've had at least 15 predators that have admitted to that. So,
have you done a lot of research on like the psychology behind predation and being a predator? Like, is that something that you're interested in? Like, what makes them tick? And like, is there any, if you have, is there any insights that you have to these people that, these pieces of shit that maybe the general population, people who haven't, done that research wouldn't know?
Yeah, I mean, it's such honestly, it's such a spectrum with them. Like, for example, they have a lot of like secret verbiage online, ways of communicating with other predators, therefore like moving on to situations of meeting in person or then trading CSAM videos back and forth. Like I said before, child sex abuse material. So even the FBI released a list in 2007 where it was a bunch of symbols that predators use to communicate with each other. And it's been public ever since. Anyone can find it.
Yeah.
It's still public till
that
this
triangle,
day.
The triangle with the...
Right,
I've
the
seen
blue
the
skinny triangle, the circle.
What's the triangle mean?
It's boy lover.
Into little boys, yeah.
Triangle?
And then...
It's a triangle. It's like a triangle. It's like a swirled triangle. It's like it starts in the center and then it goes in a triangle out like around it, out and around it.
Yeah, it's very weird shit.
And like it's weird because like there are like logos of like pizzerias and like places where kids would go that incorporate these images. Like you get into it and it's like a little conspiratorial a bit because like is the pizzeria trying to advertise that they're pedophiles to other pedophiles, or did they think triangle and pizza, we cut pizza slices into triangles, like
well, cheese pizza is the most common
term.
It is the most it's the most common term. And even pizza? Yesterday, so cheese pizza, child porn, CP, cheese pizza, CP. So basically, and then they'll use pizza emojis. But even our predator last night, when he admitted to opening CSAM videos on Telegram, I got him to admit to knowing that cheese pizza emojis is an innuendo for child sex abuse material. And then he proceeded to open a video with that link and that emoji. And then there's other emojis that go along with that, or other symbols. Like a really less common one is the football emoji, which comes from a really terrible story. I can't remember the guy's name specifically, but he's a real piece of shit. He basically raped a baby in a video wearing a football jersey. And till this day, and this was years back, till this day, this video still gets traded around regularly. And Predator Poachers, Alex Rosen specifically, has caught multiple people with this video, and even Douglas King Jr. from Predator Poachers. So it's really fucking bizarre, man. The symbols is really big. It's still out there, and they use all types of that.
Damn it! A question. Go back for a minute.
Right, I didn't think
I'm so angry, dude. I mean, I like pizza. I like fucking pizza, and I like cheese pizza, man. I never fucking see. I'll never look at cheese pizza the same. Yeah, it's fucked up. What do you mean you won't catch a guy if there's kids around? That's who you're protecting. So who gives a fuck?
No, I'm saying I won't bring a predator to a place where there's children. So I won't bring a predator to a park. I won't bring a predator to a school. But if like, for example, with Steve, we knew he was at the fair that day around children trying to meet a child. At that point, we have to catch him, because now it's he could do something that day. So
yeah. So what? Like, if the guy said, "I want to meet you at this park," you'll say no.
No, just meet him somewhere else.
Oh, but
he
I mean,
wants to meet the minor, he'll meet. Yeah.
He'll go anywhere.
You're right.
Yeah, he'll go anywhere, man. Yeah. And if not, I mean, at that point, we figure out who they are. We catch them where we think it's best to catch them. In New York, it's kind of hard to get the luring a minor for a sexual act charge, because it's not a real minor, but you can still get the attempt of it. But we see that, they usually push on the dissemination instead. So, which is basically sending naked images.
Right. Because they're really not talking to a minor. Yeah, big fucking loophole, I'm sure. But John said he saw a video of you were helping the cops in the Target. But there's kids in Target. I mean, there's kids everywhere. I mean, it's almost
at the end of the day, there's kids everywhere. But if the kids are in the Target, they're usually with their parents. You know what I mean? Like situations like that. Not like a water park, stuff like that. And there's other situations like big venues like that situations. There's security. They go on ego trips. If you're catching a Spanish guy, 9 out of 10 times, some white person walking by is going to ask the Spanish person if they're okay. Yeah. Which is always the fucking case. And then you try to explain to them what's going on. And usually they back off, or they're like, "Oh, fuck you" to the guy. But I've never been in a situation where I had to deal with a predator and deal with like an outsider like that. I've had to deal with parents.
Involved.
Yeah, I've had to deal with parents on multiple occasions where it's like a 3-on-1.
Yeah, that video that you posted recently of the mother coming out and spilling the paint on everybody's car. So like I could not I put myself in that scenario. Yeah,
man bun Jesus' truck.
Why? Because you caught her son.
Yeah.
So she's mad at you for catching her son.
Well, he was admitting to everything, and then the neighbor called her, and she was like, "Hey, these people are they're live streaming on Kick, calling your son a predator." So then she was pissed. And then her son kept coming out to talk to us more, and she finally just came out with the paint and threw it. But then she got charged for felonious criminal mischief. So
nice. Wouldn't it benefit you guys to get a cop on your team?
They can't.
We just can't legally.
Because
you can't work with law enforcement.
Like an off-duty cop can't come work with you guys?
It'd be entrapment.
It would be entrapment, but if we were to ever do something like that, we would just never be public about it. So it is a good idea. Like it would be a great idea, and like it would
even
help
retired
a lot behind the scenes.
Yeah.
No, yeah, it could still be in a lot of ways. It could hurt him. It could hurt us. But like I said, like if we were doing something like that right now, I would still say what I'm saying right now.
Yeah, it's good. So. You are not working with cops. Fuck the cops. No, I'm kidding. I love cops.
Fuck the police.
Fuck the police. This isn't a rap video from 1985, bro. You did neither one of you were even born in 85. Were you born in 85?
Was I? No. I was born in 03.
He wasn't. 03, goddamn.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. I know, right? Makes you so old. It's 70. I look around like 70.
13 years older than this kid, man.
You are?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're getting old too, bro. Don't kid yourself. You really are.
I know.
You know, you get.
I decided at 36 years old to become a professional wrestler.
Yeah, that's why you're hurt one time. That's why you're hurt.
It wasn't one time.
It was one time. One time put you out. You got hurt in the in training, and you wrestled. The one time you wrestled, it took you out of the game
for a few weeks. I'll be back in 3 weeks.
Okay, but you've been out for 6. You're going to be out for 6.
I've been out for over a month now.
Yeah, it's okay. So that's a month. That's 6 weeks.
Yeah, my doctor recommended. My
doctor
recommended another 3 weeks to build up to go start weight training and then build up the strength. So
yeah. Why don't you and Man Bun Jesus? Am I saying it right? Jesus Man Bun, Man Bun Jesus, right? Man Bun Jesus. Why don't you and Man Bun Jesus become like a little tag team and start?
He's already got a tag team.
Oh, he's on
it
tag
might
team?
just be a one-off.
Yeah.
No, yeah. It's me and Man Bun versus Mr. Conway.
Oh, you? Yeah, but you're just. I thought you said you're doing this one time, right? Or you're jumping in for good.
He should.
I think
He's fucking good. He's really good.
Is he good?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are they gonna let us? If I'm gonna continue to help, they're gonna have to do better filming it, or I'm not gonna do it. Can I get that? Can I make that a part of the thing?
They actually the people that do the production have just upgraded all their equipment. So
because we're
last one.
Your videographer who does a great job for you. That was a terrible video because they wouldn't let her even get close to the ring.
Yeah.
It was just awful.
But that wasn't our decision. So
yeah. Well, they did tell him complete nonsense wants a better thing, and those guys want a better showing. No, that's fair enough, isn't it? Yeah, it's nice. So Donnie, what's on the agenda today? You've been on with us. I hope you're okay. You don't have to go. Are you like leaving us and going to catch somebody today?
No, we did the catch last night, and then we have a few planned for the 26th and the 27th. But today, actually, this morning, I had to meet with detectives in Nassau County and just follow up on a few guys. And then came here, did this. And then actually at 3 o'clock, I had to head over to deep into Suffolk. And then we're doing a show. NYWC is doing a show for a... you know what it is, Jon.
Yeah. It's a camp.
Camp Anchor.
Camp Anchor.
Yeah.
What's that?
So it's just like a Down syndrome camp, and then I guess they hired NYWC to do a wrestling show for all the kids today. So I'm hopping in on it just to get some good practice. Yeah.
You're gonna wrestle today?
Yeah. We'll see how it goes. Probably gonna get fucked up. But.
Are you a married man?
No. I have a girl, but I'm not married.
Okay, no children?
No, thank God. I wouldn't be able to do it if I had kids.
Yeah, I can do it, and I have kids because I know every time I would pick out somebody, I'd be like, when we take somebody down, I'd be looking at my kid being like one less that you'd have to worry about. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you're doing amazing work, right? I mean, I'm sure if I don't speak for Jon and everybody out there, you need to stay safe and keep doing exactly what you're doing because you are really doing. If there was a God, you'd be doing His work. You know what I mean? Can I say that, Jon? Is that all right?
Yeah,
no, really. All right, good. Yeah, we appreciate you coming on, and I hope you're gonna Can you stick around with us for a little bit and watch this video he's gonna show us? And if you got a couple more minutes, because we got about another 10-15 minutes to go, we'd love to have you till the end if you're willing to stay.
Yeah, I'm good for that.
All right, let's do. Well, let's thank Donny, and it's Pred Hunters, New York Predhunters.com, correct?
Yeah, NYPredhunters.com.
NYPredhunters.com, and that's your website, and then it's NY Predhunters on Instagram.
Yep, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook.
Everything's the same. NY Predhunters for all your socials.
Right. Yeah. And if you just go on the website, you can find everything.
And make sure everybody out there that's listening to this, these guys need money. They don't do this. They can't do this without money. They need phones. Everybody heard this poor guy. Every time he catches one of these shitheads, his phone goes away. The man needs phones. We all got to donate. Can we donate any phone? Can we give you a phone from like 5 years ago, 10 years ago? Does that matter?
Yeah, it just depends on a few things. But like, yeah, I mean, if it opens up, if it works, and I mean, if it like, if it's not like completely like shattered all over the place, yeah, no problem. Like we'll take whatever we could use, honestly.
Okay, so do you guys have like a mailing address out in the world where I know you said you do Amazon wish lists and all that, but let's say people just want to donate their old phones they have sitting around their house. On your website, is there a way that they can donate stuff to you if they can't spend the money?
So if they have like old stuff sitting around the house that they think we can get use out of, and there's like a number of things like printer materials, phone shit,
all of it.
phone cases,
binders,
like whatever. Yeah, binders, markers, like random shit. You could just reach out to me on Instagram or Facebook or TikTok, whatever you guys have, and just let us know like you got something to send, and we'll just give you our office address.
100%. Everybody needs to donate either money or supplies to these guys because they are protecting your children in New York and 7 other states. Can you name those states? Pennsylvania,
New York, Massachusetts, Jersey, Virginia, Connecticut, and Florida.
Man, this guy needs money. He's going to Florida from New York. That's not cheap on gas, bro, especially $5. Well, they're protecting your children. And I say that's a great thing. And let's hear it for Donny on New York Predhunters. Right, John? You agree with that, I'm sure?
Yeah, of course.
Did you have anything else you need to add? Sorry, I hope I didn't step on you.
No, that was perfect. No, that you got everything. I put the links back in the chat again. So if anybody here is able to donate anything, please feel free to. And if you're going to be on Long Island in August 1st, come out to the Not Like Us event at NYWC.
And you heard this. You heard the 7 states. In the 7 states, don't fuck with those kids because this guy's coming for you, and that is the most fantastic thing on the planet. All right, John. Let's move on for a quick second. It was fantastic. He was a great guest. Good job, John, grabbing him. And we look forward. I know you'll be in our futures. You'll be with us in the future. I'm sure. Give us some updates and things like that. Now John is going to give us what are we doing, John? The man of the week. What are we doing here?
This is I didn't get a dude of the week this week, but
what'd you get? What are we calling it?
John shows AC something, and
Donnie, do you see how this just shortened up a bit? We went from a year to 6 months. We're about another 15 minutes, and we won't even fucking act like we know each other.
No, I don't. This is just a clip. I don't have a name for the segment.
I thought you had a name for the segment.
No, dude of the week is something that I'll bring in a dude of the week next week. This is not dude of the week because this lady is not a dude.
Okay,
obviously,
we don't know that yet.
Stop mass tickling me! Just say she! Why do you let those kids get away with it?
Yeah.
What did they say? What are they saying?
Just say she. Like it's not.
Oh, just say she. Okay.
Yeah.
Now set this up. Where is this happening? Where is this person standing yelling this shit?
I believe they were in college, and
they're in a. Is that a classroom they're in? Okay.
No, they're not in a classroom, but they're at the school. And what ends up happening is somebody has already called the cops, and this is police body cam footage.
Okay. And so somebody, what is Donnie building something right now?
No,
Mute
I'm
his
sorry.
shit.
My bad. I'm coming back.
Now he's throwing water bottles at the wall. I figured you were going through your toolbox or some shit. Sorry, bro.
No toolbox.
All right.
Donnie, did you take my advice at all about taping a water bottle to the wall and working on the strikes with that?
No, not yet. No, but I did like. I remember what you said though.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
He's got to learn how to throw a punch.
A punch that doesn't like hurt somebody.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
We're trying to work here, Donnie. We're trying to work.
Oh, yeah, you're right. My bad.
They are not supposed to be here!
If you don't lower your voice, I am going to put handcuffs on you and I'm going to take you to a Baker Act facility. You lower your voice.
Try it.
Are you threatening me?
You're threatening me.
Can we get another unit to deal with Jay Lee here? He is having a breakdown.
Say! Just say the right pronoun!
What'd you say?
I love the immediate pepper spray. like
Seriously.
Because she's screaming. I don't even know what. I don't know what.
I don't even know.
They just that. I guess they.
No, but I mean the hairstyle. I mean everything here is wrong. Everything about this is wrong. We certainly appreciate our trans community, but I'm sure in the trans community, this one they don't even want this one.
Giving them a bad name.
Yeah, 100%. Well, but the cop is definitely a plan, Don. The cop is definitely inciting this by calling the person a he.
Yeah.
And it goes right to the pepper spray.
I mean, like that is very funny behavior to rile somebody up and then pepper spray them for getting upset.
Seriously,
it's very funny.
Is that it? Is that the end of the clip?
You're about to get sprayed.
No,
Get down on the ground right now.
Leave me alone!
I can come in there.
Leave me alone, please!
Okay, are you gonna calm down?
I'm getting my phone out. I have to film this. I want to.
No, it's too late now. It's too late now. He's gonna be taken away.
Shay!
It's taken.
Like, at what point does he not just call him a she?
To get away from him.
He does. I don't think he does.
Shay!
He's just doing it on purpose now. He's doing it on.
Yeah,
I mean, because he was a pepper sprayer.
Yes! Jingling me! Just say she!
He's pulling out the pepper spray again.
He's pulling out the gloves.
Can you please just tell them to use the right pronouns?
That's it. That's all they're asking for.
Please! You know it's causing me.
They're asking like that.
I know, but they're asking.
Well, they did something to make the cop show up in the first place. Let's remember that. We don't know what happened in the first place.
So
apparently, walk up to them and be like, "What are you doing?"
Apparently, from what I understand of this story, they were screaming at other people that were misgendered. So this is
who was screaming at other people that were misgendered.
They.
Well, who do you think?
This person.
What do you mean they? Who, wait, no, I don't think. Wait, I'm lost. You both
This
lost
person.
me. You're acting the both the act like
person who is on the screen right now, who is not one of us three.
Yeah. Okay. That the girl there, she was yelling at other people because they were. Oh, so she was already yelling at people because they were. Oh, gotcha. Okay, so she was just being belligerent outside in the world. Okay, got it.
That's what it seems like.
I'm caught up now. Yeah, I agree with you. Donnie can't fucking get a guy arrested who's chasing children around, but this idiot's getting fucking pepper sprayed in a college. Come on, see what's wrong with society here, people? Seriously,
yeah, that is fucked up.
Think about how
this
fucked
is what
up
they want us
that is.
arguing about. They want us arguing about who's using whose bathroom and who's playing on whose fucking sport team, rather than talking about that there's 50 million people in modern day slavery. So
yeah,
right. There's 50 million people in modern day slavery.
50 million people, at least 30% is children.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean like trafficked?
Yeah, 50 million though. Like So one out of every 150 people across the world.
It's a lot of people, Donnie. You got a lot of facts with that shit. You really are caught up on that shit. That's good, man.
Thank you.
Do you carry pepper spray? You need to carry pepper spray. Do you carry pepper spray?
Yeah, actually, I got a bucket of it right here.
You got a bucket of pepper? Why do you have a bucket of it?
Just in case. You just grab one, throw it in the bag. I've never had to use
you mean
it,
there's
nor
a
do I,
bucket? You mean that bucket's full of pepper spray, like little canisters?
Yeah, little canisters, not just like a big old fucking Home Depot bucket. No, yeah.
I thought you were adding more pepper spray to your bottles and shit. You got a fucking pepper spray lab there. Wait, John, what happened in the video?
Oh, I just we were talking about something else, so I just moved.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, well, I was just curious.
I wanted everybody
let's
to
see
see our beautiful faces.
Does he spray it? Does she get sprayed?
I believe she gets arrested.
Spray him.
Don't tell her.
Oh, yeah.
Don't say
I'm gonna
him.
spray him.
Okay, her. I'm gonna spray her.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Put your hand behind your back.
Jalen, it's gonna hurt, man. Just give me your hand.
That is hilarious. The moment he calls her a her, she starts cooperating.
Yeah, of course.
Not gonna tase you.
That's
Just give
the
me your hand.
You're gonna arrest me.
No.
Give me your hand.
Yes, we need your hand.
I don't arrest me.
What the fuck?
Let's go.
Give me your hand.
Strong,
Get it again this time.
Give me your hand.
Strong.
Did he,
Leave me alone.
Give me your hand.
did he say he was going to give it to her in the head?
No, I don't think so.
Your hand.
Your handy.
Give me your hand.
You know these charges were dropped immediately.
Give me your hand. Give me your hand.
What charges could they get, like being annoying?
Disorderly
and
conduct,
making
resisting
a-
arrest without violence.
You're not
We're gonna
allowed
get her
to.
for obstructing justice. Which
You're
is
not
so
allowed
easy
to
get.
be annoying.
Yeah, right,
That's
exactly.
obstructing justice.
I'm fucked.
See, in Florida here,
That's why I don't go out anywhere.
Yeah, you don't go out. You don't go. Donnie, we need to get this guy out. You need to get this guy out.
I got a wrestling class.
He's got a family, man.
He's got a what?
He's got a family.
Yeah, I know, but his kids are like 20 years old, man.
Are they, John?
No,
Yeah,
my
the
daughter's
one's like
8
20
years old and my son's
I was-
15.
Okay, I was
the
about to
kid's
say.
the kid has a job. He's probably driving a car. John doesn't even know. I mean, well, I don't know. I think John sleeps in the living room because he's in there all the time. So the kid probably can sneak out, right? The 15-year-old can't sneak out.
I don't sleep in the living room. I'm not an animal. I have a bedroom.
Maybe you fall asleep every once in a while. What do you mean?
No,
I
I
fall
don't-
asleep in my living room all the time.
I'm on medication.
You don't watch TV?
That makes me not sleep.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Oh, geez, we'll do that for another show. We'll bring our doctors on. We'll do medication.
Yeah.
We'll do a medication show. See which one of us is fucking more highly medicated. You know? That'd be fun. So
That'd be
wait,
fun.
so this guy, this person, this girl, literally, this is what is wrong with society. Is there more to this video?
Yeah, there's 20 seconds more. So let's
All right,
just
good.
There you go. We got him. Resisting.
And battery on Leo.
Well,
I
there you go.
tase him.
Resisting battery.
I tell you, resisting.
Comply.
There you go.
I don't know. It seems like a setup to me.
I think most of these things are setups, don't you, Donnie? Now that you're in that
Right,
world,
yeah.
like you are literally in the world. There are a lot of shit online. Is like forget AI, we got that, but there's a lot of setups.
You think it's a
No,
hoax?
there's paid. No. I think it's like the situation that could be like some sort of paid asset to go out there and create that scene so
Correct.
it goes viral, so Fox
Correct.
can post it. And
Yep.
think about the way it went. They're already in the place creating a commotion about misgendering them, which gets the police there. The police show up, and it's what the right wing would consider your stereotypical they, them, she, whatever. Someone with
Yep.
colored hair doesn't, looks like a male, but is identifying as something else. It
Right.
just seems all too set up, freaking out, the whole commotion. Fox News is posting about it. And even you guys who are kind of more pushed over onto the other side, it's just enough to where you can defend her actions, but it's just enough for the right to defend the police's actions. And
Yeah.
that's
Right.
what they want us arguing about rather than the real shit, how like our president's, fucking children and so on and
Oh,
forth. But
Jesus.
you know what I mean? Like they don't want us talking about that, and they don't want us.
Right,
No, they
right.
do not.
They sure don't. They
No,
sure
so
don't. You
They
know,
want us arguing about this shit, like who's using whose bathroom, and you know, who's playing them,
right.
I don't even know why.
Right.
Honestly, after talking to you, we could have just ended it at the end of that conversation because I don't know why I even fucking brought that in.
Funny.
I thought
we
it
need
was
to have
fine.
that. We need to have a close, bro. We need a close. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Next
but
week
wait, hold on. Let's go back to one thing. Not to ever get political, because I'm the furthest thing. I'm not registered. I don't vote. I think they're all full of shit because they are all full of shit. But I did have this conversation with one person, and you just stated it, that this gentleman who's a highly fucking charged political guy, right? Total anti-Trump, man. And again, I think Trump. We know Trump through the years because we're all New Yorkers here, right? We watched him grow with us. I mean, I remember him walking around the streets maybe before you guys were born. Again, I remember I'm 55, right? He came up like he was just an arrogant fucking New Yorker, dude, right? Whose dad had some money. But this person was trying to argue with me, this highly politically charged guy, that all pedophiles are billionaires. I'm like, bro, it's not like you become a billionaire and they hand you a child. It's just not. It's not the case. And you just
wait. Hold on. This is like, well, is a square a rectangle, or a rectangle a square? So, like, was he saying that all billionaires are pedophiles?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
or that all pedophiles are billionaires? Because that's
all
not true at all.
Billionaires are pedophiles.
Oh, I kind of believe it. Yeah, I kind of believe that.
No, how do you
maybe what he's getting at is the fact that they won't let you break a certain status unless you're compromisable in some sort of way. And I think that's what every president has done something so sinister like that.
Of course.
That we don't know about.
Murdering a child.
Well, anybody after Kennedy.
Well, why does it always have to be child? It doesn't necessarily.
It's the worst thing that you can do. It's the worst thing that you can do.
It's 100% children.
You think all the presidents were fucking around with kids?
Not that they wanted to, but I think every one of them is compromisable in such a terrible situation.
You have to be able. They have to have something on you to control you.
Do you know what adrenochrome is, AC?
Oh, a what?
Adrenochrome?
I do not. I would love to.
So basically, adrenochrome is what you're. So I mean, it's so terrible to explain, but when you reach such a level of, you explain it, John. Go for it, brother.
So adrenochrome is it's basically when your body secretes adrenaline. It's the the compound of that gets into your blood, and what people believe is that these pedophile billionaires are drinking the blood of children to get the adrenochrome.
Come on, guys.
Now,
I'm not buying that.
I didn't really believe it until
you saw somebody drinking blood of children.
No, until Hillary Clinton was asked about the Frazzle Drip video, and everybody jumped and started screaming at the lady that asked about the Frazzle Drip video. Do you know what the Frazzle Drip video is?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Both of you.
That's going to lead into Pizzagate.
Yeah.
I know Frazzle Drip.
Frazzle Drip is a video that allegedly exists of Hillary Clinton victimizing a child, cutting her face off, and wearing.
Come on.
No. So the facts are that the video does exist.
Yes.
And it does 100% exist. There was a real child who was brutally tortured and raped in that video. Hillary Clinton looked. If anything, it's a doppelganger then. But it's either Hillary Clinton or it's it's her evil twin.
I'll bring in the clip. I'll bring in the clip. Let me try to find the clip right now.
We'll do it on the next show. Oh well, you might as well do what I say. No, I'm saying sorry. I am not. You will never convince me of there's so many conspiracy theories. Are we gonna say aliens are real? Are we gonna say then we got to go into there's a God? There's no way. There's no God-given fucking way that there is not a God, that we live and die. There's no way you will ever convince me, unless I was there, that Hillary Clinton. I don't even like Hillary Clinton. I think again they're all full of shit. They're all for themselves. There's no way she fucking tortured a child in Ward's face. No way. Absolutely not. Not a fucking shot.
I found the video, and let me.
All right. What do you mean the video? You have video?
I mean, she was also involved in Pizzagate, and are just around the same time, and those emails were 100% real. That wasn't a conspiracy.
Guys,
I mean, Jon Podesta is a real terrible dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
there's a lot of the Pizzagate stuff that is a psyop, but then there's a lot of it that, I mean, like it got proven with the Epstein files.
Yeah,
it did. Just like we were talking about before, cheese pizza.
Yeah,
I get that. I get now. That makes sense. I mean,
files.
All right, so this woman is asked. This is like a
question and A. Got it.
Question about her involvement with Epstein, and then it gets into.
Well, we clearly know that Bill Clinton was there. There's no doubt in my mind. Bill Clinton was a pedophile. He was on the plane. He was there. The prince was there. Everybody that they mentioned on that thing. There's no way these dudes went on a plane where they knew there was children or underage girls or however you want to call it, and went to that island and did not see or hear anything. There's just no way. We all saw the pictures of the island. So I 100% believe that anybody that was involved with that is should be brought up on charges, which is the saddest thing is the UK has knocked on every one of those people's doors and the US hasn't charged one of these motherfuckers yet.
Yep. Right. All right. So just watch her reaction.
There's no debating that. They all knew. Whoever went to the island.
That were on Anthony Weiner's laptop in a folder that was titled insurance, life insurance, with a zip file titled Frazzle.
This is way outside the chairman's ruling. This is
the music, the whole fucking thing.
Well, I didn't realize that this video was going to be fucking dolled up. But
it's fine. It's fine.
I found it on the fly.
I mean, they have to doll it up because they've got to get people on there. We have to make people believe it, right? And what's going to make you believe something?
It's psychology 101. It's psychology.
Exactly.
If you really read what they're saying right there, this is a clear.
I don't buy it. I just don't buy it. And if there is that video, let's say that video.
What about
really
the 12?
exists.
What about
it does exist.
What about the 12,000 Haitian children that are missing that were wards of the Clinton Foundation?
Yeah, we're not debating that there are terrible things going on. That's not up for debate, right? I just don't know that something to. There's just I can't. And you don't think Trump would have that fucking video? He hates the Clintons. You don't think he'd be posting that everywhere to bury these people?
Trump and Hillary are cousins.
Right, but he hates that woman.
No, he doesn't.
They're cousins.
It's a play. It's professional wrestling.
Yeah, everything's a show. AC, they are actually blood related cousins.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, I
didn't know that.
I mean,
I didn't know that
look
either.
into that. They're 19th cousins. You can look it up right now. They're actually
19th cousins. Did you say 19th?
19th cousins.
Donny, you and I could be. You're Italian too. You and I could be 100th cousins from back in the day. You know what I mean?
I mean, it's kind of weird that every president also tracks back to the same family lineage.
Yeah, aside from Lincoln, I think he's
right. It shows a compromisable matter between all of them.
Sure. I completely agree that these politicians are dirty and they're filthy and all that, but I'm not in the camp that every one of them is fucking children. But I'm going to choose. I hope that I'm right, and if I'm not, how fucking awful is that? But I'm going to be in the camp that was Obama fucking children. Come on, man, I just don't see it.
He had to be compromised in some sort of way, and I mean,
he was compromised by his wife being a trans person, and
they killed the chef.
That's another one.
They killed the chef, and then he was sucking dick for cocaine money in a limousine outside of the White House.
And that guy tested positive on a polygraph test. Who told the story? Wow. He didn't lie. That was the truth. He did an interview with Tucker Carlson.
Obama was sucking his dick for cocaine.
Was he really?
What about that guy that worked with Hillary?
Sounds ridiculous.
He died of suicide by gunshot wound to the chest while hanging himself.
Yeah, there's the other guy was like he
hung himself and he shot himself.
Yeah, suicide by two gunshot wounds to the back of the head.
Oh, that's a tough one.
I guess you could do at least one of them.
No, you couldn't. There's no. Yeah, you could do one. Not with a shotgun. Shotgun's too long, bro. Unless you tie it to a string.
A pistol.
Oh, okay. Pistol could do the back of your head, but you're not gonna get a second shot off, dude. Even if you graze, you're not getting a second shot off, dude. No way. Not a fucking shot. I mean, we've all shot guns, I'm sure, in this whole group, right? Yeah, yeah. Well, I and again, I agree. There's probably they're all false stories, right? Do we believe Epstein did it to himself? I don't know. I think somebody took him out, and rightfully so. I hope they did take him out, right? I just think that everybody, as I say, everybody in that file definitely knew. There's no doubt. There's no debating that. If I'm at John's party and John has a bunch of people there that shouldn't be there, and there's nefarious things going on, I'm damn well gonna know what's going on. Yeah, there's gonna be the one person gonna be like, "What the fuck's going on?" But there's got to be somebody at the party that's a good person, like the Donny that says, "Hold on a minute, this shouldn't be going on." Where are those people? Where are they? They're all dead.
Well, they all want to progress, so they go to the party knowing what's going to come, and they know what's going to progress them in the world. I mean, just think of Hollywood, for example. That's the biggest show of all to keep us entertained from, the rat races that we live in, the 9 to 5, never growing, giving away half our taxes to all these pedophilic elites. That's just what it is. And then they do things where they put their own children in situations to be molested, sodomized, or whatever the case may be, to either grow in Hollywood or to make them stronger, like cases of Jaden Smith, Justin Bieber. I mean, these are all very obvious signs of children. Drake Bell. Who? These are all obvious signs.
Dan Schneider is like he's like
the Nickelodeon guy.
Yeah, he was prolifically molested.
We're gonna have that guy. How about that? We're gonna have that guy. I'm gonna bring that guy onto our show. Not Dan
Schneider. I won't talk to that guy.
No, not Dan Schneider. But I am a big producer who's done a whole bunch of Nickelodeon shows. We're gonna fucking ask him all of it, dude.
All right.
And again, I'm sure that what
I have some questions.
Yeah, I just don't know that. Again, I don't believe all. I'm sorry, all is a strong word for me. Nothing drives me more nuts when people say everybody or every time or all the time, because you're trying to say all of them. There's no way, dude. There's got to be good people.
Well, how many billionaires?
There's got to be good people
are there? Yeah. Think about how hard it is to attain. How hard is it to attain $1 billion? It's almost impossible.
It's a lot. There's a lot, though. There's a lot.
But you turn a lot of heads on the road to doing it.
Yeah.
What's that?
You turn a lot of heads on the road to to making your first billion. So I kind of understand what your friend's saying, where someone's got $1 billion, they got a lot of fucking power. You got to make sure.
Doesn't mean they hand you a child.
No, not that they hand you a child, but you are compromisable in some sort of way, and they need to know that.
That's a strong point of view, Donnie. To say, look, I came from nothing and got and for being successful in terms of where I'm at. Yeah, we compromised in business. We did things that may not always be legal in terms of skating some textiles here, moving things around, doing things like that. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't mean they're fucking children. It's a big leap from Jeff Bezos selling books on Amazon to where he is today, owning Goldwyn Myers, meaning that all of a sudden along that way he compromised a child. That's the problem I have with it.
I mean,
I'm sure he cheated on his taxes. No doubt in my mind he cheated on his taxes.
So you don't think Mark Zuckerberg, Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, those are the main three that comes to everybody's mind. I mean, Elon Musk.
Why though? Why? Just because they have that money?
The most money, yeah. But there's a lot.
But what is that? Why does that equate being a child predator? I don't. I know a lot of people with a lot of money. Huh?
We have evidence of Elon Musk attempting to go to an island that was known to have children trafficked there and assaulted. And now they're trying to put up the smoke. Yeah, they're trying to put the smoke screen that this was a bunch of 14-year-olds, 15-year-olds. No, these were fucking babies. These were children.
Yep.
They would have women come there who were close to pregnancy, have these babies, do terrible things to them, torture them for God knows how long, take the blood out of them, and then move on.
Oh no!
Stem cell research.
Donnie.
Stem cell research literally proves all of that. Stem cell research, adrenochrome is real. It has a real backing. Why did Hollywood make 2 different movies that basically tell that fucking story? Stanley Kubrick and then somebody did it 30 years before.
But there's a story about a guy that walked on water. There's a story about a guy that raised the dead. Are we saying that's fact because there's a story on it? I'm just playing names.
There's emails with Elon Musk's story. There's photos of these.
Well, Elon Musk, if he went to Epstein Island, you're 100% right. If he went to the island, he's guilty. No doubt in my mind. No doubt. I'm not going to debate that.
And he did.
Eating the blood of children, I struggle. What's that?
He begged to go. And
I know two different versions of that story. One that he snubbed Epstein and that he's a big hero, and then the other one is that he begged to go and Epstein thought he was.
See, now you got two stories. Now who do you believe? One says two stories, doesn't it? Doesn't
one
it
that
change
sounds
the
the one that would make somebody a trillionaire is the one I believe that like he begged to be on the island.
Yeah.
Again, if he went to the island, he's guilty. It was a small island, no doubt in my mind.
Yeah.
My point is, I struggle
to go to
with
the
all.
island. He's guilty.
Huh?
If he attempted to go to the island, he's guilty.
100%. Because
And
again, they knew what was going on. They knew what was going on. Drinking the blood of children. That's like sounds like some Hollywood fucking, which you just said they made two movies up.
Think about it, right?
Let's just hope that it didn't happen, boys. Let's just hope that it really didn't happen.
You say that sounds like some Hollywood mumbo jumbo.
It
Wouldn't
does.
that be something that Hollywood would have wanted to instill in us? That's all just some smokescreen joke, like it's not actually out there. This is what it looks like on TV. They did the same thing with Stranger Things. Stranger Things is based off the Montauk Project that actually happened in Long Island. They threw up a smokescreen that involved demogorgons and all this random shit, when really they were doing mind control experiments on children who were pulled out of school, who were very intellectually gifted. I even know one who it happened to. And it's really terrible what they did to them.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing that Hollywood's doing, like experiments and shit like that, trying to achieve mind control and other things. Yeah. The military was holding all of this. And even till this day, they still patrol the area. And a lot of people believe they're still doing shit there. And that's the whole point.
There's no doubt about that kind of shit, though, Donnie. There's no doubt about the experiments. There's no doubt. I mean, again, schools, when they took as a society, as humans, I should say, right? Because we do terrible things to each other. We're really all day long. No, yeah. Look what they did to the Indians. I mean, there's no debate. Look what they did to the blacks. Look what they did to the Indians. Look what they did to the Japanese during World War II. We put them in concentration camps. I mean, all that stuff. So yeah, do I believe that we've done terrible things and experiments and all that kind of shit and making people not sleep for 4 days? 100%.
Well, I'm talking about smoke screens. The experiments, that was just an example. But like Hollywood, now with Hollywood, an example, Stanley Kubrick's movie. What was the name of it? Eyes Wide Shut.
Clockwork. Eyes Wide Shut. Yeah.
That's exactly what's happening. And
I believe that happens in certain places. 100%. I just don't believe
Hollywood.
All of them. I don't believe all of them. I don't believe Tom Cruise is banging children. Yeah, I hope not. Anyway,
you don't think Tom Cruise?
I hope not. Banging children.
I mean, he leads the church. He basically leads the Church of Scientology, which has really outrageous Church of Scientology beliefs.
Yeah, but they're not. The Church of Scientology is not pitching kill children. Are they? Unalive children. Sorry.
They groom children.
Well, they're a cult. Children. That's a different story. They're a cult for sure.
They legally groom children. Yeah, Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
I mean, Tom Cruise literally starred in the Stanley Kubrick movie, and at the end, they literally give their child away to the elites, and they're not like giving them away, but I don't know. That's what it is, and they do stuff like that.
I respect everybody's opinion on it. I just feel like you don't to become a billionaire. You don't necessarily need to kill children.
I don't know for a fact that's what's happening, but there's a lot of things that make me question a lot of things.
Everything needs to be questioned. Everything.
But I mean, like, it makes me that like pieces of the Pizzagate puzzle that lead me to believe that there is a pedophile ring that's running the country, and that I don't even like from everything that I understand about adrenochrome is that's like a psyop. It's a story that's put out to make people like me and Donnie look like fucking dipshits, because when we talk about it sounds fucking like insane.
Well, and again,
so it's like filtering all this shit and going with what's legitimate, and like what's legitimate is the Epstein stuff. And I've been talking about Epstein since 2015.
Yeah. Well, you could see he was a scumbag, and the fact that even the guy was like, how he attained that fortune by sleeping with that old man. That's how he attained it. That's clear. That's clear how he got the business. I mean, he took it from that old guy that he was sleeping with.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would hope that there's some good people out there in those realms that you guys are talking about. For the love of God, please let there be a couple of good people out there, or we're fucked.
I just don't think they would let them get there. I mean, Not bad.
I mean, when you say actresses, are you talking all actors and actresses? Is your belief that everybody in the industry, everybody, women, men, anybody in any sort
Mel
of
Gibson, Mark Wahlberg, like those are some safe ones, but
okay, so there are some, so it's not all okay.
Right, but the people who are involved, like deep into Hollywood, really pushing
Wahlberg's
agendas, and Wahlberg's deep because he's an amazing actor. I mean, at the end of the day, he could have been compromised by now. I don't know. You know, I always thought Trump was never going to be compromised, and then
how did you not know that? We've been watching Trump. You've been watching Trump your whole life.
He was always like a fucking scumbag, but
yeah, and he always had.
When it went out the window.
I don't know.
Yeah, once he was in the Epstein file.
Yeah, it went out the window, man.
One of the things that got me was the before the Epstein files came out was the beauty pageant stuff.
Creepy.
The younger girls beauty pageant. Allegedly, he was in the dressing room.
He was in their dressing room. He himself. Again, when it's their words, there's a different animal. It's their words. When he was on tape talking to Billy Bush, talking about grabbing pussy and shit like that, right? Those were his words. When he talked about going into the dressing rooms and seeing these chicks and them being nervous and scared, those were his words. You're going to say, oh, he was just joking around? Come on. You can't put the words back. So when it's their words, it's a different animal. But we've never heard any of these people that speak of it. You know, not one. Mark Wahlberg. You would think he's got a lot of kids. He's that guy. You know, he seems like a guy's guy. You would think he would infiltrate it and come out and be like, okay, every one of these motherfuckers needs to be taken down because how much he loves his kids. Him, Ben Affleck. You know, Mel Gibson may be a racist, but he has 8 kids or 7 kids. I would think he likes kids, his own kids. You know, I would hope that he would want to save children. What?
But every time somebody tries to step out and do something or say something, they get killed. You know.
No actors have been off from. When's the last actor that got off?
So Kobe Bryant and Paul Walker were both involved in projects.
Did you say Kobe Bryant?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Kobe Bryant.
He had
and
a
Paul
terrible
Walker
pilot.
Were both involved in projects that were focused on exposing the truths of child exploitation, and then even Oliver, what's his fucking name? The singer that just died.
Oh, Oliver Tree.
Oliver Tree. Oliver Tree was doing a documentary on Antarctica, and he was exposing a lot of things about Antarctica. If you look into it, it's fucking bizarre. Yeah. He found pyramids. He found entrances over there. Real insane.
I would believe there are pyramids.
Be over there.
Yeah, I believe there are pyramids.
Not. He found walls. He found things that we were told. It looks completely different in his videos and his documentary from the landscape that we're shown every single day of Antarctica. And then what do you know? He crashes into another plane. And his manager, who's never called off a flight before, calls out of the flight that morning.
Yeah.
That's why people are afraid to say something.
Donny's got, you guys got you guys like that, and it definitely invokes and evokes thought processes. It's really an interesting thing. I mean, do I believe again that there's areas on this planet that people are doing, experimental and trying to build shit? Of course there are. We can't, of course, who'd be that naive, right? Antarctica's probably, but again, knowing shit that's been around, because we think about how long this planet's been here, how long it's been here. Billions of years, they say, right? We don't know how infinite space is. We're one rock floating around the sun. We move 5 miles forward or 5 miles back. Everything as we know it ends. And one day it'll shake us off just like it shook off the dinosaurs, no doubt in my mind. And start again. Look at your driveway. How many times you go out in your driveway and there's a crack in your driveway, you kill the weeds still come up. This thing continues to grow. It'll always grow. Once we implode, because we will eventually implode, and even our country, all countries fail, right? Where's the Ming Dynasty nowadays? Where's the fucking, the Romans? Where are they all at? Right? One day, who knows how many years down the road, but one day this empire will fall also. One day it's going to shake us off, just like we're a bunch of fucking fleas.
Yeah,
all the fucking pedophiles will die.
I used to be so into all this stuff, and it really fucked with my mental health. So
There's
Donnie,
just no answer, dude.
you gotta be careful because there's not a lot that you like what you're doing. You're actually one of the few people that I know that like got up and started doing something about these fucking monsters. But you know, looking at like be as knowledgeable as you are, I can tell that you spend a lot of time researching this stuff.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I try to.
Yeah,
Taking them down rabbit holes.
It's a dark fucking place to be.
Yeah, look what happened to John. Donnie, he doesn't leave the house anymore.
That sort of awareness, it kind of fucks with you, especially at a young age. It's like,
yeah.
I mean, I don't normally like just start shooting shit like this, but if I'm on a podcast
it's
or
great.
an interview,
Yeah.
I love it. We love it. You know, and like I say, I've never all the shows I've done and all the shows John does, you know, we're not out to convince you or, you know, we believe what we believe, you believe what you do. I never get angry about it. I've had more conspiracy people come on my show and more God people come on my show trying to convince me. And, you know, I never let it get into a, you know, you're stupid or you don't get, I mean, you know, you can't convince somebody. You can maybe enlighten and I'll look into some of the things you're talking about, but you know, people's beliefs are their beliefs. Look, we've been fighting that shit again for eternity, right?
Yeah.
No, right. Yeah.
As long as you keep it on but you just need to stop all the pedophiles because that's a real thing. That's a real thing. And get them all. If you got Hollywood people, get the fucking Hollywood, bro. There's anybody out in California doing this?
No, definitely.
There's predator catchers everywhere, right?
But I haven't seen a California one yet.
Donnie, I think we're losing Donnie.
No, we're frozen. We froze.
Like predator catching. Are we good now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there a pred catching group in California?
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
Yeah. There is scaling up catches, and then there is also vans against predators. So it's a guy that rides around in like a van.
You guys should do a convention.
I was saying we should do like a predator award show. I think it'd be really cool to bring all the predator catchers together and like, you know, like have fun with like a few awards, like black and tie, real cool shit. But I think it'd be fun.
Yeah.
Open up for a lot of collabs.
We can make that happen. We can find money for that. We all talk about that. Maybe John won't come because he's going to give us a month. But at the end of the day, we can make that happen, dude.
I'd love to. Yeah,
that's the last time I make that joke.
Yeah, no, I would love to. I think it'd be great for the community as well. Also, like all of our fans, like they're fans of all the other groups, and you know, it's a pretty great community for the most part. Like as you can see, like most of my fans are still in here right now, just watching us talk about random shit. So
yeah,
they love it.
Really
People
good.
love it.
Yeah.
Any of our fans in there, John? You and I, we won't even know.
Everybody's really mad that I'm not making phone calls.
Yeah, they don't want to hear from you.
Yeah, they're like,
that's what they're doing in
what
the
the fuck is
Instagram
this
stream
shit?
here tonight. It dropped from like 90 to 30 when I hopped on. They weren't fucking with me.
Yeah. It happens, dude. It happens. And again, we ain't doing it for them. That's the beauty of it, you know. We hope you enjoyed it out there, but we're not doing it for you. We're doing it for us because we like to shoot the shit with you know, people of like mind, you know.
Yeah.
Simple. All right, let's start wrapping this up. Donnie, once again, New York Predhunters, right, John? Am I safe to do that? All right. NewYorkPredhunters.com and all the socials going. And again, give these guys stuff. They need stuff. Donnie, anything else you want to say? You got another minute.
No, yeah. I mean, come out to the show if you're in New York, Deer Park, August 1st. It's going to be a good time. And thank you for having me.
Oh, we appreciate it. We really appreciate it. First guest, that was great. You know, first episode of those guys. Sorry for the 90 or 30 that left. It's on you. You'll be back. We guarantee it. You'll just make fun of us, and I'm a loser, and John's fucking lazy, and whatever the fuck you want to say about us. Hey, partner, what do you got to say over there?
Oh, I'm just putting the links in the chat again for everything. But I had a great time. I didn't think I thought like I like doing other people's podcasts, but doing one of my own, I always thought I was gonna be I never loved the idea, but I think I could do this for a while. I think this is gonna be good.
It's gonna be great, and if it turns out shitty, we move on to the next thing. We got a lot of stuff going on, you know.
Yeah.
And just remember, check out Jon Breaks Bad News every Monday and Thursday.
And check out Monday, Thursday, 8 p.m. We are skipping Thursday night this week, and we're gonna make it up next week. So we'll probably do Wednesday next week. Wednesday.
Great. And did you start your day show yet, bro?
No, I'm gonna do it next week.
Okay, good. And then check out Complete Nonsense every Thursday. We don't go live yet, but we are. We're doing our first. It's a live. We're doing our second live show tonight at 7:30 at Tino's Bar and Grill. Live podcast, 5 comedians, and then August 22nd we're doing Coastal Line with again a bunch of comics, live podcast. It should be fun, and we appreciate all you guys' time.
You're doing a live podcast tonight?
Yeah, 7:30, but live. I might push the live button, but we're doing it in a house, in a bar and restaurant. Yeah,
awesome.
I'm gonna try and push live, see if I can get the YOLO going. I gotta see what kind of Wi-Fi they got going up. But yeah, it'll be taped and then dropped probably tomorrow or something like that. And again, check out Complete Nonsense every Thursday, 5:00 in the morning. Complete Nonsense podcast. We're all over the place. And with that, I say we had a great time. And stay with us till next episode next Thursday.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.
Now we got to
stop
wait.
Recording.
Okay, stop recording. Now we got to wait a couple seconds for all the other.
Dude, that was killer.
That was good. That was great.
I mean, it really was. It was good. It was good content. It was good conversation.
We're still live, so let me end the stream. Just 10 seconds, and we'll end the stream of silence. There we go.